internet, welcome back to the stream. Oh my god, my voice broke right there a little bit. But hi, we're back from vacation. So, Kitten, hello. Congrats, welcome to being a mod. Glass, fuck you, you live here. Sky, hey, what's going on? It's Hatsigi. Yes, it is the Shroom Queen. I have returned. My butt is back in my still broken chair, but it's working, it's great. So, things have happened since I left. This is actually not the first time I've been back on stream, since vacation. I did cast the Mystic Shot tournament last Tuesday. But there was a patch. There was a patch. There are patchy things. I am honestly thinking about just straight up buying, if the client will ever do a load. Did I already break the client? No, I didn't. Okay, excellent. I'm seriously debating just outright buying the Zoe skin. It looks pretty cool. But anyway, there are other things that are going on in in the Runeterra space. Mostly this. 3.16.0, they buffed a lot of things. They nerfed a bunch of things. And I hit some meta targets over here. Also, deck ideas for diamonds are great. The deck submissions are open again. I'll be trying to grind a little bit today, so I might be more selective in what I play today specifically. Or if you submit something, just keep in mind I would actually like to get to Masters potentially. Legend of Swain Terra. Has it just become Swain Terra? It's a big winner from the patch. I mean, they gave him a lot of shit. Where did he go? They gave him... I'm gonna pretend Fjord doesn't exist. Yeah, they gave him fucking Overwhelm and Alpha buffed his stat line. So he's now a chunky boy, which makes sense as Daddy Noxus, I think. Nora Swain is cool and has Overwhelm. Yeah, the Overwhelm is kind of neat. It breaks him, as in, like, makes him too good, like Kaisa broken, or as in they break his archetype of what he's supposed to do. I mean, I was afraid of it when it was announced. It seems, if my fear is correct, oh dear lord, oh god. Also, Leviathan got hit, but we'll get to that in a second. I am going to try and go through this in the order in which it is laid out in front of my nose. Kaisa broken, you welcome our new bird overlord. Okay, it's an our bird situation. I like it. So yeah, my vacation was great, by the way, and had a lot of fun, and casting was good, and I'm here now, and I am sleepy and had a nightmare before the stream, but we're recovering from all of that shit, and gonna jump into the new meta, I guess. Leona got some stuff. Does anyone? I doubt. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. I doubt I'm going to be seeing a lot of Leona, other than players who are like, man, Leona got changed, I want a player. Though she did get some fun, it looks like she got some more fun effects. Barrier, Challenger, great. Mostly the Barrier, right? Also the Challenger, I suppose. Yay, son! Leona isn't horrible, has like 2 meta decks, isn't horrible. Okay, isn't horrible and like 2 meta-ish decks sounds reasonable. Sun Guardian is no longer the fat 6/5 that it was before. I remember seeing this mostly in expeditions. It's kind of small for something that you have to cycle Daybreak around. Not terrible though, I imagine. Looking at you, Sun Guardian. Oh, never mind. Is this actually a good card for 3 mana? 2/3 for 3. I guess if you are activating Daybreak enough where you have a Raven on the board. Strong per se, she just looks on your board until your real win con drops. Dagon! Whee! Stellari's Stella card got changed! Oh my god, they learned that the healing didn't do anything. I literally have never seen anyone heal anything with the Solari Stella card, so now it just gets a health buff. That seems a little more in keeping. Now it also costs less. Great, fantastic. Morning Light got a big buff. This was the one that I think I was like, oh, they actually really significantly changed Morning Light. Leona Asol sounds like a concept. Oh, just stall until you've got your Asol. Fuck Targon's Peak, it's just Asol Leona time. Also, Ahab, thank you for the deck code. Hello and welcome back. Sunburst is now 5. Someone, I think, mentioned that this might be happening. I'm fine with Sunburst at 5. 6 mana, considering there's now other premium removal in other regions like former hate spike. 5 mana to deal 6 is in Targon in a slower region. That feels not terrible. Terrible one, but a concept nonetheless. That's the only Leona deck I've seen is Leona A-Soul. Oh, okay. Just I feel like if you can drop a soul somehow, you drop the soul. Because even if he's expensive, even if he takes all of your mana, he still does a lot of things. Sunburst at 5 feels so good, but Targon deserves good cards. Targon does deserve some good cards. Nocturne, Fearsome, as well as Nightfall, I feel like is a pretty good buff for the Nocturne. Leona decks are everywhere with everyone. Interesting. Disclaimer, I have not played ranked since I left. I thought about leveling up in my free time or whatever, but that ended up not really happening. So yeah, I'm curious to see what it feels like to step into Diamond again. Also, Aham and Tatsigi, thank you for the deck requests. Let me copy and paste those in. I'll do them all today while they're hot, off the press, as it were. Right? I think that's how it works. Today is not the 19th. It's significantly beyond that. September 29th. It's almost the end of September, and I don't know how that happened. Anyway, Aham and Tatsigi is a free win. Watch me lose 3 times in a fucking row. Nora Swain. Oh, I mean, I'm definitely accustomed to Nora now. I play so much fucking Norinami. I still can't say the name. Some Norinama is what my mouth is trying to attempt. Either we fuck it up all the way, or we don't fuck it up at all. That was just a fuck up in between. No, thank you. Is Freelo? Is it Freelo? I mean, I'll take Freelo if I can get to Masters with it. That'll be great. I'm certainly not above the meta these days. Used to be. Now I'm just like, fucking give it to me. What gives me rank ups here? Vile Maw is a card now, or at least it feels a little more like a card. I played this in Expeditions. I tried building a deck around it, and it went poorly because it was terrible at the time, but now it's a little less bad. We also got the Twisted Tree Line. Nightfall will also now progress. Fantastic. Look at that landmark getting a little bit of a boost, a boosty boost. The Kench now does things. Good for the Kench. I'm also assuming even less impactful than the Leona change in terms of champs that you don't super see often very much in competitive play, but good for the Kench. He got the spell cost reduction permanently, which I think is fine. I'm glad that they tried to buff Yi. I've always liked him as a concept and as a card art and as a thing that exists in Runeterra, and then it never worked. And I was a huge proponent when it came out, or when it was announced. It's like, he's probably going to be super useful. Look at all the Ionia double cast and flow synergy, and then it was significantly less useful than just having a Weapon Master unit and then putting a Weapon Master synergy with it, because big unit go hard, which is reasonable, I think. So I might honestly try playing with Yi, just as a personal, like, I want to see if I can get him to work better now, but no super big drive to get him to finally function a whole lot. Fiora, I'm going to pretend she still doesn't exist. Swain got the okay, alright, fine, Fiora. It's a 4-cost 4/4. I think 4-cost 5/5 on level. I am unhappy about this in all ways, and I wish it could have been burned to the ground, or that they could have reworked her design. But hooray! Illaoi is back to a 1/6 and a 2/7. Go Illaoi. They did hit Riptide later in the patch, so it kind of is understandable why they switched that, or switched that back. Ornn is a little more usable earlier. I think that's great. I love Ornn. People are sleeping on Fiora. I think she is busted. Weon, hello, welcome back. The vacation was great, actually. It was a lot of fun. I'm happy to be back, though, and I hope you are enjoying being here as well. That goes for everyone, by the way. I hope you didn't miss me too much and are enjoying me sitting in my broken chair having a good time. We're having a good time here, folks. At least I am. I'm looking at some new stuff and I'm ready to get my ass handed to me in diamonds, so let's fucking go. So yeah, 8+ damage instead of 10+ damage. Good for the forge. Fiora Shen, let's play beta decks. Let's not play beta decks. Let's play alpha Chad decks. Whatever the alpha Chad deck is right now, I want it. I want that big dick energy of whatever the fuck is currently in the top of the meta. No, because that was Kai'Sa for a while, and I felt dirty playing Kai'Sa. Like, a little filthy that my instincts of, oh, this is easy to play because it's Demacia, overruled my impulsive, well, it's also fucking overpowered as shit. That's in the past. Here we go. There are a lot of meta decks and plenty of hard removal or recalls to make it so she can't be played right now. You forgot Ornn because you've still never seen him. Whoops. Never mind. But it sounds like he'll be more fun at least if you do have a desire to go with the Ornn. Ionia and Shadow Isles exist, so Fiora doesn't. See, that's music to my fucking ears. Speaking of Shadow Isles, Viego got a nerf. He's now a 6-cost unit, and you did also get a stat buff as a compensation, but 6 mana and Shadow Isles is a little more awkward than 5, and also it kind of ruins a little bit the Viego or the Kindred Viego curve a tiny bit. What are people still seeing Viego on ladder at all, or like in general? Makes him a lot slower. Yeah, because your timing in Shadow Isles, the timing was built so, or a lot of current decks were built so that you could have a nice 5 Viego or whatever, and then turn, and then Hydrovine, or you pop in a Kindred. No, he dipped like his wife. You've not seen a single Viego deck? Ooh, they've really dropped him then. Okay, alright. Whoops, sorry, Viego! I think he had a lot of time in the sun, so I'm not particularly sad, though. I mean, I like Shadow Isles personally, I just never really played Viego, so for me it's like, Shadow Isles got kind of hit, but I'm not particularly upset. According to stats, his win rate went up, but his play rate went down. Oh, so he's still strong, but it's only a few people playing him. Interesting. Am I correct in thinking that Pirates is really big? Not the MFTF shit, but like Gangplank Sejuani? Is that currently in ladder a decent amount? Because I saw that it had a pretty high win rate at the end of the last patch. Pirates kind of dead? Which Pirates, though? Because whenever someone says Pirates, I'm like, do you mean the bigger Pirates, or do you mean the tiny Pirates? Do you mean the ones I can cast at 3 or 4, or the other one? Everyone who likes Bilgewater is playing Bilgewater Swain. Oh, wow, Swain really did dominate. Which, like, I think because of how niche he was in the past, that also emotionally resonates, I think. Because having a fearsome Swain was always good, but now you can just do more with him. Pirates kind of died because of the sermon change. Those are also a big nerf for the 6-cost, really nerfed hard. Yeah, the Riptide Sermon. But Riptide Sermon still does Nexus damage, right? They didn't take out the, like, plunder or ping effect. They just took out the damage. I'm jumping ahead of the patch again, but Hate Spike is 1 to 2. So long, Hate Spike. Thank you for your time contributing to Shadow Isles murder. It was good. Also, Side Cookie, hello. Yes, we are live, blah, 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 blah. We are all of those things at once. Mark of the Storm does too. That's I actually got to I got to saw it, guys. I got to saw it. I got to see this when I was casting because they announced and released the Mark of the Storm damage reduction before the rest of the patch for some reason. It even said in the patch somewhere, I think, that the Kennon's ability escaped or whatever. So that's been around for a little bit now. 3 versus 4 is a crazy breakpoint in this game. Yeah, that's true. Because immediately off the top of my head, I could think of champs that are set at 4. Heimer, Victor, others, Kindred, that if you deal 4 to it, it's harder in those colors also usually to buff it, depending on what they're running. Leveled Nami. Oh, yes, true. People have been training as Kate Tri-Beam again. Not a fan of the Tri-Beam? I'd consider Tri-Beam, actually. I love Caitlyn. Give me an excuse to play Caitlyn. If Tri-Beam is good right now, I'll consider playing it for sure. Though I will never find a Tri-Beam in my hand ever fucking whatsoever. You saw Kate Swain and got Tri-Beamed for 8. That's a lot of Tri-Beaming. That's a lot of stacking in the hand. Ooh, that's an interesting idea, actually. I'm gonna bookmark that one. Sidon is now a 3/3. He doesn't hit anything back. He doesn't absorb any damage. I think for a 6-cost unit, it is a little bit of a ding. I don't necessarily love the sign and change because I would like put it in a decent amount of the Ionia decks that I was running. The buff is nice, so to be fair, it is also like giving your board a boost, but normally you're casting it for defense and draw. So a 3/3 on defense and draw is okay, but I am unhappy at this one. Best excuse to play Caitlyn is Justice Rider? True. Yeah, true, actually. How can I finagle a Justice Rider into my Masters climb this season? Sidon died for Kennen Sins? A little bit. Even though they reverted the Kennen, they still went for the sign-in. Also, Kennen also died for Kennen Sins. They hit a bit of Ionia. Maybe not all of Ionia. I almost said enough Ionia, but I actually don't hate Ionia. It is annoying. Recall, deny, how dare they? But I also really like those things because fuck you if you've got cards. You know? Riptide Servant, here's the big one. Deal 4, deal 2 to Nexus is now deal 3, deal 1 to Nexus. Still 6 mana. But yeah, I see your point about the champ health reduction, and also just it's significantly less powerful. I Have the Dragon is untouched. Yeah, I Have the Dragon could probably be changed one day. It's still terrible. It's just a legit a big no. It is quite thematic, is it not? I am a proponent of counterspells, though, so that's me. That's personal. That's a me problem. Fan of counterspells, fan of deny, fan of, which is a counterspell, sorry, I meant to say Aloof Travelers, fan of, honestly, Plunder a little bit, though it really, there's an emotional reaction that I get to being plundered over getting pranked or some shit. I love both of those mechanics, but getting plundered into, like, Black Market Merchant or something, to me, feels so much worse than getting, like, just getting a card that I have increased in cost. Decimate also went up to 6, and 6 just as a number seems more painful than 5. I hate this card. I don't actually hate this card anymore. I hated this card for a long time, and then I realized how much damage it was in the grand scheme of things, and I was like, a 2 Legion Saboteurs and a Crackshot Corsair are arguably more of a problem and a pain in my ass than whatever Decimate has done, and it's a good, like, top end for aggro, or top end-ish kind of thing, of just, we need to shit out some more damage, let's Noxian Fervor, let's cast a Decimate. Now it's 6. I'm quite chuffed about this one. Not as a gameplay balance kind of feedback, but more as just a, yeah, Decimate got cost increased, yeah, fuck you, aggro. And there are still gonna be problems with, you know, aggro decks and whatever, but like, give me this moment, okay? Give me this moment. It's Jace synergy. I saw a post on Twitter, I think it was, of like someone being like, oh, anything of 6 is now a Jace synergy. I forget the context. It was kind of morbid, I think, but it was really funny. I forget what it was, but yeah, anything that has a 6 slapped on it, Jace synergy. Jace burn. Lux, Jace, nope, that can't work. I was like, Lux, Jace, Decimate, that's 3 regions, bitch. That's not gonna work. Harrowing is now 10 mana. It went back, right, to 10 instead of 9. Sure. I don't think this is a humongous change, mostly because, like, you're already casting 9 mana for a Harrowing. I guess it means that you can't Harrowing hold a deny open, but otherwise, okay. Now it's Chase Synergy. They nerfed your Sharkies. Oh, true for Sharkies. And also other ephemerals. I'm trying to think of when I'm casting it at 10. And I feel like with 9 versus 10, I'm still gonna be trying to rip it at a particular turn. Though I guess it does delay you a turn if you are on the wrong, if you are on odds or evens. Pharaoh's Financier giving you Decimate now? Oh god. Oh god, I didn't think of that. Pharaoh's Financier, please chill for a second here. So he's cast spell to your deck on a card that generates one. Yo, I'd take that. I'd take that. Sky, welcome back. Hello, Greetles, watching Worlds. How is Worlds? What's going on with Worlds? Am I live while also Worlds is happening? Whoops! Thank you for spending your time here instead of somewhere else. Reggie got himself an axe. A very, very big angry axe. He called up Darius and was like, hey bro, I have some request of you. Would you mind if you handed me an axe from Noxus? I'm like really about this Noxus craftsmanship, you know? As bad it doesn't have LNG. Lux Decimate incoming. LNG, remind me which team? I'm assuming it is a team. Sup? Targon's Peak is now 6 mana! Sorry, Targon's Peak. You are gorgeous, you are beautiful, you do a lot of things, but at least now I only have to look forward to a free soul on turn 7, which is emotionally different. E.g. disappoint. Oh wow, not happy at Worlds, huh? So I'm hearing negative feedback about Worlds. Interesting. Concurrent Timelines is now 2. Also hitting a bit of a meta staple, at least at the time of the patch change. Yay! Sure, I guess. Gotta have to think about it if you're casting this, but I do think that the Weapon Master Timelines were a bit strong, considering I got things like Ancient Crocholith thrown at my fucking face, and then it's a 7/7 with a weapon, and then I'm just like, help! Excuse me! I have objections. Mad almost through. DFM getting stomped. Chinese esports team? Okay. Yeah, it sounds, wait, no LNG? Oh, I'm used to the Chinese and the other Asian teams just kind of being at the top always. Ayula got a buff to herself, potentially. Grant Spell Shield or Overwhelm, or grant it to the Ayula, which, I mean, sure, for a 3/3, excellent. Get some faded, here we go. Half of Toronto loves them because half the population is Chinese. We live in California, and there are also a lot of Chinese people here, and it's, I think, a similar vibe sometimes of a lot of people from there, so obviously there's going to be a shitload of support. I am not culturally Chinese, by the way. I know obviously I am Chinese, but I was very much adopted into the US, so I have American cultural references, and sometimes not even those, because I lived under a fucking rock. We got 2 fucking Chinatowns. Okay, that's kind of cool, though. We live in the vicinity of a Chinatown, and like the thing that always makes me amused is whenever there is a holiday, there is just like firecrackers and fireworks going off at like midnight pretty consistently, so I always know what time it is. Wouldn't be a fight, but this season EU looked goofy. Oh no, not a goofy team. Paper Tree now grants attachment +1/+0. The immediate thought I had off of this, also I will actually game soon, I'm just going through the patch notes maybe too thoroughly, but I'm having fun talking about them. Yuumi? Can I make my uni fat? Like a very pokey Yuumi. I'm assuming that's what that means. I'm not going to be playing Paper Tree. You're not going to catch me doing that in ranked unless someone gives it to me, of course. But, interesting. Attachment instead of granting the ally the +1/+0. Asia will roll over all the competition as usual. C9. I know C9. That was the last time NA performed well at Worlds, though. I'm assuming a very long time ago. Shrinking Spitter got a little bit of a boof. It's less stats, but more power boof. Good for you, Spider. Never gonna play you anyway. 4 mana, heal 4, draw 1 instead of heal 7, draw 1, which feels much better, I think, than 7. Because even when I had it at 7, I was just like, or double casting, it was just like, I'm probably gonna overheal, or it's too late. It's too late for me. If I need to cast 7 mana to heal and draw a card, I'm dead. Someone else is eyeing my 2 HP going, haha, Mystic Shot. Respectable if you're an A, that is true. C9 gets the system. Riot Balance Team is the tragedy. Ooh. Ooh. At least I don't play, at least we're not discussing league patch notes, you know? That's a whole different ball game. So, Ripper's Bay now grants Lurk when an ally attacks. Is this seeing any play, by the way? Because I feel like it's really fun for Ripper's Bay. I just don't know how powerful it is. Well, actually, if Lurk was always relatively strong. Lurk was always relatively strong. So does this now, like, you put it in? 1 mana? What's your competition at 1 mana? In traditional Lurk, you have a few targets that, like, also take that slot. Is it worse than those or better? New Bay can trigger more than once a turn. When allies attack before activating Lurk, grant the top ally in your deck Lurk and it becomes a Lurker. Before activating Lurk, so I'm assuming it is a once per turn effect. It will be an always include. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Also, it's Lorien. I'm finished. I'm working on your music request, by the way. I have not forgotten it before you ask about it. So yeah, I want to play with this personally. Juice! I got the juice! Also, Leviathan is now a 7/5/7 overwhelm instead of an 8/5/8. Deals 1 to the enemy nexus twice instead of 1 3 times. So cost reduction, stat reduction, damage reduction. But you do get Leviathan on 7, which seems good. Which seems very terrifying for the Swain players. Only affects allies if it's a spell or landmark. It sucks. If grant the top ally in your deck Lurk. Oh, so it does always hit a unit, but it doesn't obviously guarantee that your top card is going to be a Lurk effect. Interesting. Okay, so it's iffy. I mean, if you only, I mean, you can't all just run units, unfortunately. But that one's kind of interesting. Also, moving along, Magical Journey now plants the same amount of portals, but 1 chime, which, guaranteed positioning on the chime. Great. Realms Caretaker. I've never seen this card cast ever, and I forgot it kind of existed, but now it's a 4/5! That was a 4/5. Also, Immorales, thank you for the deck code. I've got 3 right now, and we are about to actually jump into some gaming, because I'm at the end of the patch notes almost. We have Ahab, we got Tatsigi, we got Immorales. I don't think I've forgotten anything, so you can't yell at me now. You can't yell at me right now, okay? Grumpy Rock Bear is a 5/5. Good for you, Rock Bear. I haven't touched Akshan Ziggs in a while. Maybe I should. Maybe now the 5/5 will do some work. Look at the deck before I play it. I always review the deck list, so I'm not just gonna go in blind. Fudsmith is now a 2/3, which I guess I mean, you don't really want to attack with her anyway. She is still a 2/3. She only still has 3 HP. But okay, sure. Mammoth Shaman is now bigger. So great. Into Mammoth Rager. This was impossible to deal with in Expeditions. Certainly less impossible to deal with than actual constructed. Windsinger is now elusive. I kind of like this change, except for the fact that it is still 6 mana. Like having, a 4/3 blocker over a 3/3 elusive. I do see their argument that it is helping elusive spam. 7/7 for 6 mana, quite good. Oh, for the Rager, if you are able to transform it. True. It's giving me Gnar flashbacks, honestly. Is Gnar at all around? I guess not really. I think the meta would have to kind of shift even more for Gnar to be even possible, right? Is Gnar Swain back at all? I know that was a deck a while back. That is the end of the patch notes with the Windsinger, though. And then we've got skins. There's a Garen skin. There's the Zoe skin. Mark of the Swarm was announced on Wednesday. The level up thingy, the pass has been changed. Worlds is coming up. And then bug fixes. I don't think we have to really look at those. They did mention, though, that they fixed a bug with Kane's Origin. Look at the Garen level up. Okay. Hi, Garen. Okay, it's kind of funny. Gara's level up is kind of funny. I'll just play the Zoe one for consistency here. Man doesn't miss shoulder day. He does not. He's very broad. That is a pretty neat skin. I like how calm it is, how like actually powerful this childlike she is in it. I had a thought. Oh yeah, the origin shit. Did they fix the Squish Cane? Did they fix Squish Cane? I must know. Did they do it? Did they actually fix the Runeterra art? All right, let's look at the cane. The Jax was also broken, so we'll find out if they fixed it. They did fix this. They did fix this. It's now a circle, which is correct. I think Bard is a circle, right? Is Bard a circle? Bard is a circle. How is the Jax? Did they fix that also? Is Jax now a circle? Jax is also now a very pixelated circle. Okay, so they might be low quality, but at least it is correct now. Don't fix the Squish Cane. Apparently they did. I didn't even tweet about it or anything. They just had, you know, developers doing developy things correctly, I guess. How could they do that? No more squish. I know. No more squish. It's very sad. It's very sad. Evelyn is also a circle, right? Yeah, Evelyn's also a circle. Deeply missed the squish. We have at least video evidence of the squish, right? You know, there's so many VODs going back now where I'm like, let's look at the cane squish. So it will never be lost, truly. How am I on the pass, by the way, and how many more days are left? Do I need to grind shit? I've gotten a lot of stuff, actually, and we are kind of almost there. Yeah, we'll be able to get that in 5 days. I will grind as much diamond as I need to get the rest of this pass, because it looks amazing, and I will never be able to forgive myself if I don't get corrupted Diana. So yeah, that's the thing I need to finish pretty soon. But we got some decks for now. Get something else to squish. But Riot pre-squished the cane for me so that I could just look at it and go, ooh, it's already compressed. You know, I don't want to do the squishing work. I want Riot to fuck up their PNGs so that I can be like, haha, you forgot a PNG. Not it necessarily a mean way. Programming is a bitch. And also, I'm assuming many things fall through the cracks just because they're human beings working on shit, presumably. Aham, I have a deck, and then we've got Tatsugi and Morales, so let me kick this off and warm up with some viewer shit. Oh my god, it's Nocturne. Oh my god, yes! Finally, my expedition boy. Not gonna lie, Nocturne got me an unreasonable number of 7-win expedition runs. I don't know necessarily why, but it always worked. Or like, it almost always worked. It worked more often than you would expect with a Nocturne. You can play mine in normals. Don't want you to losing LP if you were close to Masters. I'm not close to Masters. I'm still a Diamond 4, so we should be fine. Crawling Sensation, Hapless Aristocrat, Precious Pet, Quietus, Arachnoid Horror, Elise, Limps Beyond Spooter, House, I almost said House Feast. That's just Thanksgiving. Vile Feast, Arachnoid Sentry, Skitterer, Fresh Offerings, Camivore Dragon, which is now it's to play me effect. I also saw someone mentioning this. It's no longer a play effect. It just says to play me, which is, I guess, a clarification that they felt like they had to make. Nocturne, Shrieking Spinner, Arachnoid Host, and Brood Awakening. So I literally just have Fearsome, and I have spiders, and I have more fearsome. I have a couple of dragons, which are also fearsome, and then I can maybe summon a Vilemaw, which is both fearsome and a spider. What spell the end of the world? Excuse you. Excuse you. I can hit Masters without ending the universe, I think. To be fair, I've never done it, so you never know if I might break the world. That's true. I'm gonna do the Dark and Reaper board for my spoods. I don't have any Spider Guardians, which I think is a good thing, because if they made a Spider Guardian, I would not want to buy it, because I'm quite creeped out by spiders when they're looking at me in my vicinity. They called it Fear the Spiders. I'm gonna give it your title just cause you suggested your own. Fear the Spiders. I am afraid. I am quite afraid. If this was if Spear the Fighters, I didn't say that. Did I fuck up the saying of the words? Maybe I did. Who knows? Don't like spiders. They are spooky. They are very spooky. I agree. Spooky spiders can go somewhere else that isn't my house or my shoes or my person or even the outdoors in like a 15-foot radius. If all of the spiders could just like part ways whenever I approach. You did? Okay, so at least it wasn't me is what I'm hearing. You have Vijax. How am I versus a Vijax? I actually have no idea. Also, some people are still trying to run... Is that a concurrent version? Is Vijax a concurrent, like, flavor, or is it just Vijax? Are they gonna be spending 2 mana? Spiders are cute. Okay, how about this? I will willingly own a tarantula one day. If someone has a tarantula and they are selling it, I would consider buying it. However, they are spending 2 mana for concurrent timelines, so hey, how are you doing? You can't quietus my shit because you don't have the right region. So guess what? I'm going to attack with an Elise and make a Lespood because I like making Lespoods. And I can then make more Lespoods that hopefully you cannot kill all at once because I would like to level her. Thank you very much. And wonderful. Look at that fearsome Nocturne level. Fantastic. Also, bonus coin. Congratulations on being close to diamond. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I am a dum-dum. I kind of want to do a house spooty. Let me have my Elise level. Oh my god, is it? Yeah. Oh my god, yes, you get a level. This is great. Is if they have the balls to run Withering Wail. Yeah, they don't have it because of the wrong colors. And we also get a crawling sensation, which would have been great in a previous turn, but we should still be fine for now. Everything got fearsome. We got Challenger. We can pull whatever this combat cook is getting. The 2/1 cannot block anything. Actually, depending on what it gets, we could also Skitterer, but it's probably gonna get very large, I imagine here. Also, Unhelpful Yoda, hello, thank you. I am back, it's feeling good. You want to run Whale and Hybrid Jason stop fearsome and see Elise level for ages, or do both the 2 costs? Oh, the horrors. That is a very large Crystal Ibex, holy fuck. But yeah, this makes sense. We should be able to punch through a whole bunch. Yeah, who needs blocking when we have units? Because literally that 1 unit is our main concern. So other than that, we got 4, 5, 11 plus 2, which is 13 damage, and we top decked another release, so hooray for that, I suppose. Excuse me, pardon me, take that big 7/5 over there. I don't like it. It's been looking at me funny for the whole day. Do the 5 cost. Oh, plus 2 plus 0. Overread a unit here. You forgot Elise can level. That's a fair comment, I think. We all forget Elise can level sometimes. I feel like this is vulnerable now to some removal, but they're just discarding a Frenzied Skitterer, so I think we're fine. That's also only a 2/3, though it does transform here, so it might get something else that is fancy. But to be fair, I have a lot of damage on the field. It transformed to a 4/3, so we do have to be concerned about it. I'm gonna just stack everything that is large first, and then we're gonna pull the things that aren't large over here and kill what we can, because fuck that noise in particular, and we're doing fine. We're doing great. There's the Nocturne level. How we doing? Okay, so they are removing something. They gotta get excited for that. We are now short lethal, which is totally fine. I have more. Okay, yeah, that's not a concern at all, right? I want to summon 2 spiders. They're at 2. I think it doesn't... Sure. I just need to get 2 things in. Just couple things and we're fine. It also doesn't have Overwhelm, so if I need to put a 1/1 in front of it, just because I'm a little worried about my HP, considering that PNZ does have some direct Nexus damage, I think we should be fine. We also have another Arachnoid Host, which is just the banger of a top deck, honestly. Quite a good card. Crawling and Work to Protect. Yeah, that was my thought of just putting it out there so that I can block the 7/2. Because going down to 4 would be a little nerve-wracking. There's a Vi, it is at 8. It is going to do things, I presume. I presume that does things. or I can just attack around it and ignore it. I might just do Arachnoid Host here. Or I could... The problem is, do they attack or not? I think they probably attack to remove units. Getting Innocent Spider squished. I'm sorry for my Innocent Spider squish, but I kind of gotta. Okay, so you're just hitting that. That is totally 100% fine. Because guess what I've got? It's called another fucking Elise into a House Mixed Booty, I think, and then we just go. Just pass. As an Innocent Spider, squish them all. We make them all dead. Make them all very dead. Okay. I think now I will ignore the Arachnoid Host in the effort of just getting a win here. There's the fresh offerings. I think that is fine. Big boys first, same as per usual. And then pull over there, and then we have 19 damage to face, and so we're good. Okay, there we go. We got a surrender. Fearsome's for the win, apparently. Easy peasy. Told you it was a free win. Yeah, I guess you were right. I guess you were right. GG, well played. I just cast some bugs. I just cast bugs until people left me alone. That felt pretty good though, actually. Not gonna lie. We have 2 more decks, but I might actually return to this just because it seems easy. My brain likes the concept of easy right now. But Tatsuki and Everales, let's go see what they've got over here. Boop and an import. I've already filled my inventory. I thought I cleaned it. I'm gonna delete the Scion because I still don't know how to play. I still don't understand how to play that shit. That is, yeah, all right. I'm gonna keep the Sivir because I usually have a Sivir around and Sivir is good. So let's import here. I see Swain. Okay, all right. This is Tatsugi, I believe, here. Also, let me know if you guys like the formatting that I have added to the chat. If it is annoying, let me know. But I'm experimenting with the new, like, the chat highlight settings there. Also, Morvaldo, hello! I am having a pretty good day. I'm a little tired and out of it, but still hanging in, still having a lot of fun on the stream. We finally got all 3 of Master Yi. Yeah, congrats! Woo, get it. Also, they buffed him now too, so you have a buffed 3 of a champ as well. It's your hipster Swain, so don't feel bad for playing Swain. I'm just a special butterfly who hates playing the meta. I entirely feel that sentiment, though. Good night, Cookie. Thank you for coming by, as always. You're a wonder to have in the chat. You are amazing. Get some rest. Good night. Okay, hipster climbing. We're gonna import it. We're gonna take a look at it. We're going to judge how hipster it is right here, right now. We are looking at Annie. Oh, I like it already. I hate Annie as a character, but I love her effect. Annie, Flock, House Spider, Hookmaster, Pale Cascade, Arachnoid Sentry, Death's Hand, Scorched Earth, Priestess, Bastion, Broad-Backed Protector, Sunburst, Swain, Celestial Trifecta, and Leviathan. So the way that I am playing this is that I have some of the traditional aggro skill effects. Annie, Flock, Spider, sorta kinda Hookmaster, Sentry for stuns to activate Flock or just prevent an attack, Death's Hand, deal some non-combat damage, Scorched Urge, get rid of some shit that we have already damaged via a Flock or a Death's Hand. Here's a Priestess for Invoke, Bastion to protect a unit, healing for ourselves, which I kind of like, actually, this edition here. It's gonna feel so weird playing Yi and Lee Sin in the same deck. I almost never play 2 spells in the same turn. Flow is gonna blow your mind then. There are so many flow synergies now. Have fun with the pink region. And tell us how it goes. 3 of Sunburst, 3 of Swain, 2 of the Trifecta, so 6 cost, top end is only Trifecta now because of the Sunburst discounting. And we have 3 Leviathans that I need to remember is a 7 on an 8, should I have it in my hand. So this seems to make sense. So we need to rely on getting them real low, and then healing ourselves and surviving. And then we have Leviathan into a Swain or vice versa, depending on what is leveled. So let's give it a shot. Heals you and levels a Swain. It's been working surprisingly well. Oh, I've completely forgot about the fucking Swain level. That is kind of cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that fun spicy tech. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna do this in ranked. Now I gotta play this in ranked. I've hyped it up. Now I have to do it in a challenging environment. Not that normals isn't challenging. I run into some random shit in normals. Normals is a wasteland of things popping up. Crunchy Kyle with the Evelyn Udir Trundle. Yes, hi. How are you, Crunchy Kyle? What's up, Crunchy Kyle? I got both the Swain and the Leviathan a little bit early there. Leviathan and also Swain, both of you in particular, a tad bit early, but at least I see my champs. Hype it down. Sorry, I top decked 2 Leviathans. Okay, so I love a boat as much as the next guy. Don't get me wrong, boats are great. However, pardon me. Excuse me? Help. This is bad. This is unfortunate. They are just passing like crazy, though. So I guess I will take that. What are you doing? You haven't cast ramp. You haven't done anything. What is going on? We'll hold down the early game. Yeah, I probably should have cast it there, and I didn't. I'm gonna just invoke now. Swain decks scare you? I think correctly they scare you. I'm gonna take an obliterate because I don't have any of the sunbursts in hand, and also it is just to get rid of a thing. It doesn't matter how big the thing is. It's just boop, your thing is gone. So I would like to make the thing go gone away. And for a reason. Yeah, now it's a giant overwhelmed dude that would like to deal damage to your Nexus. Okay, I would like to hit you with a 2-2. Look at my 2-2. That's a great 2-2. Thank you for your time. There's a Blighted Ravine. I will let that resolve. Yes, thank you. It does only hit units now, so my Nexus is safe. I will cast a Spood. I would like to cast a Spood. I would also like to get rid of that. Never mind. Probably FTR. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of the thingy-majiggy what's it for now, because fuck that in particular. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't appreciate it. It should die in terrible circumstances. Have a house McSpoody. Have a spoopy poopity. I don't know where that language is coming from, but it is coming from deep inside me, I promise. All right, let's hit some spoots. Thank you for the spoot. Okay, great, wonderful. I see your pillar is behind, and I would like to keep it as behind. I could cast a Swain that is completely unlevel and has said nothing. Levacy and Runeterra, Zyra, and Ivern. You're ready for the Zyra? Ooh. Yeah, now Zyra would be kind of cool. Can I get rid of the ARAMs? I should probably try and get rid of the ARAM soon. Unfortunately, I don't really have a great way of activating Pale Cascade here, but I do need to delete that. Scorched Earth is in the deck somewhere, so I need to find it somehow. There's a Death's Hand. That is not exactly what I was looking for, but I'll take anything to activate a damage to get the Swain to do a thing. Hooray. Help. Okay, alright, okay, alright. So I'm going to poke that. Wait, WTB? Okay, well, that happened. There's a Stalking Wolf that has quick attack now. It gave me a fucking burb, or not a burb. It gave me a snow hare, not a burb. I don't know why I called it a burb. I can also just cast Leviathan straight up. It's at 7 now. They have at most some ramp, right? 5-7. They can't hurt. They can't kill Leviathan. I will draw another Swain from this. You'll deal 2 to their Nexus. We're bumping up the Swain to 5. It's still behind, but considering they're probably mostly done for the turn, unless they top decked a really good or generated a really good champ here, most they can do is Entomb. Ah, true, and they didn't do that. Also, I think they were at 5, right? Which would have meant they were at 5. They wouldn't have been able. Well, I guess if they had like hard cast a regular Entomb and didn't have the 3 sisters. All right. I have Cascades now. Should probably consider using a Cascade. So Swain, if I cast him, is kind of vulnerable, but I have two more in the deck, and second Leviathan is a guaranteed draw. They have 11, so it's not FTR point yet. They could have an Obliterate or they could have Buried in Ice, right? Potentially. I feel like I'd probably yeet into it, Buried in Ice or something if I cast the Swain, but I would also bait it out, because I'm living at 20 for a little bit, until, of course, they do cast the,
By my hand.
Buried or some shit. Also, Sky, thank you for the video! Based on the French MMO, Dofus takes place in a fantasy world where players try to recover 6 primordials scattered across the world. This is one of your favorite animated fight scenes. Oh, I'm excited. You give me some banger animations. Are you guys ready for Christmas or Halloween? I was literally discussing that it's Halloween soon at work today. As in, like, in a month or so. The fun facts, they did not cast a Entomb or anything. They did get an Elise, which is fine and handy McDandy. I'm going to ignore that, except that it does become big and potentially kill my Swain, so there's problems. There is problems. There are, I dare say, problems with things happening. So I have a Pale to potentially buff the Swain to a 7. If they have 3 sisters or something, it's kind of a game over for the Swain. I might just pass here. You and the radio are talking about Christmas and Halloween is not over with yet. Oh yeah, it's weird when people start talking about Christmas like before Halloween has even happened. Like there's Halloween in the US, there's Thanksgiving, and then there's Christmas. It goes in that order, and then also New Year's gets wrapped in there. I have, to be fair, a pretty Christmas-centric view. Not because I particularly love just Christianity, but I grew up having Christmas as a kid, even though I was basically raised agnostic. So I'm quite fond of the holiday. Spell Shield Husk. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. That's a bit annoying depending on what they cast. I can't really ping it off either unless I spend a Sunburst or somehow touch it in a different way. Touch it in a different way sounds horrible. I do apologize for that. Swain is at 7 to 12. We could potentially get him there. If I come up with a way, I should probably cast one of my Pale Cascades pretty fucking soon. This doesn't heal me anything, nor does it deal damage, because we are not looking at anything. We're not looking at anything like, I forgot where my train of thought was going because I got too fucking distracted by the spell shielded Udyr and the incoming stance swap and all of the other problems happening. Hate Christmas. Okay. I understand though, to be honest. Hi. How's it going? How are you? What are you pulling there? You pulling my Swain. I don't like you pulling my Swain. You wanna know why I don't like you pulling my Swain? Because I like my Swain. Oh, that was that fearsome. Ah! That's... How many you've seen killed? 5 of 6. So you are currently not going to transform anywhere because we are indeed injuring the stalking wolf there. I should draw. I really would like to do a draw here. They don't even have anything cast from the ARAM, which is something that is deeply concerning me at the moment. We did top deck the Scorched Earth, so I might be able to start getting rid of that. They do have, I think, 2 things generated from it, though, which is a little concerning. If they cast this free stance, I think we retaliate. So we are going to almost level Swain. Actually, no, we're going to almost level Swain, because we're doing 4 currently. There's a bear stance. Yeah, I can kind of let that through. I also kind of sort of have to let that through. Scorch, yeah, only targets Swain or the Abyss. Did they do anything else this turn? I feel like the thing here is that it is worth removing because I especially also have another Swain that could come down if need be. One of these blocks is just a Swain proper. They can't recast ARAM right now, so at least there's that. They have this, which is deal 2 to all units, so I might actually be able to trigger a flock into a flock. That is unfortunate, but I'll take it. There's a Broadback that will now start triggering. Let's use a regular Flock, because that will also just fucking level our boy regardless. And then he's a bit more of a threat. So let's see if this can happen. Everyone is at 10 right now, which is good. Well, good for me, potentially. Not so great for me also because I am additionally at 10, but here we go. It's fine. There's a Troll Chantus. I still get a level, so I think I will allow that for now. I could double cast. I don't get any draw or anything out of it, but it is nice. The Leviathans are also going to be doing their job pretty soon, right? That's a dead Elise. Nothing can really hurt Udyr though, which sucks. Which makes me wonder if this is actually correct, but that does resolve. If they have another Elise, problems, but I'll think about that later. Right now, Swain Nox's daddy is big and intimidating, so that's nice and good. I also have 2 Broadbacks that can heal me, and then unfortunately we don't need the Swain level anymore for them, so that's kind of sucks. There's a Soul. Fuck. Please, Leviathans. Pretty please, Leviathans. If Swain survives, he will stunlock board. Currently looking as though it is indeed a stunlock situation, no? So can I just cast my Broadbacks and chill? I think I'm gonna try and cast my Broadbacks and chill for a tad bit. Yeah, I guess I could also draw one. I feel like drawing one is probably not terrible because we have the Bastions in the future. Oh, holy fuck. That's fine. We still got 4 pings. We still got 4 fucking pings. Everything is handy McDandy. That's a free Scourge. I don't like it. I really don't appreciate that. Okay, we got a Trifecta, which is a nice burst spell. I'm gonna pass the turn now. Go, little Leviathans. Go, little boats. Go, boats, go! Thank you for healing me and decking them down to 6. We top decked another Leviathan. That's lethal. Oh my god, the 3rd Leviathan is just lethal if they can't do anything about my board. Okay, so they can start imagining that things can happen to my board. And I personally object to that whole proposition here. Yeah, I think that's just a no from me personally. Apologies. I really want to cast this Leviathan. Let's see what they do here, though. There is always a chance that they have something that is also a problem. That is a vulnerable and a refresh of the manas. Let's just pass again. Because I can also wait for the stuns to occur. That's not a problem. Also, that doesn't block Fearsome, and the Swain, of course, does still have that Fearsome. Healing and nothing else. It's just a regular-ass 5/5. They're at 9. That is 100% okay, I think. They can hit me with it, but that's about it. There's a Talia! Yo, I was not expecting the Talia. That is, I think, very much surmountable damage, though, because we can just put the Broadback Protector in the front of that, and it will actually tank all of the shots that I think we need it to tank. So yeah. That's fine. That's not even... Oh, but that does have vulnerable over there. Okay, so I do lose a Leviathan. That is actually fair. I did forget about that. We can smack their Talia here. Do I need to worry about the 5/5? I don't think so. I actually do have to think about the Talia a little bit because it is just removing Leviathan. So then we just go with the other one. Christmas is this 2-week thing where you sleep, right? As I remember, yes, that is correct. Also, in your rise in October, if you see a shadow, it will be Halloween for the rest of the year. It's fresh out of the harbor, yeah. We drew our last Swainsticles because none of them have actually died here. They're just all fucking chilling. So we get to stun. We get to stun a whole lot of things. Everything except the Talia and the Pillar, which means I should, I think, just be able to swing in for the lethal. I would like to try and swing in for the lethal. It doesn't really matter. Here we go. Let's do it. Should I have gone with the 2-1 also? Yes. Did I forget about that? Also, yes. All right, here we go. So that's all of the stuns. They're at 0 from the 5/7. They have given me a Vi. They have surrendered before I could even respond with a Shen. They did not enjoy my boat situation, which is extremely understandable. Thank you, have a good day. We won a game with it. Tatsuki, my hyping worked. See, I was right to hype that shit. It worked. I didn't see Annie, by the way. I only saw Swain and Leviathan mostly, which is kind of great. All right, let's keep going. We have another viewer submit a deck here from Immorales. Let's take a look and see what this shit does. No one likes playing versus Swain, Levi or Levi. I read it as Levi, but I guess it's technically Levi. Swain, Levi, Swavai. It's another Swain deck. Unless their deck can handle the Swain Levi. You have to be very, like, teched for it. You have to be able to put it back, or transform it, or remove it in some way. Fuck Leviathan. Annie rarely does anything. Kind of want to replace her with Zoe, but too much pings in the meta. Yeah. I mean, Quietus hits both of them, so what are you gonna do? She eats removal. Yeah, you see a Zoe, you go for that Zoe. You're like, that cannot hit 10, or I'm gone, and my Nexus is gone, and my family honor is gone, and I'm suffering. Viewer! Immorales. We're looking at the Swain P and Z this time, not the Targon. Zoe is a lightning round that can potentially get you some cards. Yeah, pretty much. Value either way. Yeah. She's a really good design for a 1 cost. Annie eats removal 2, had someone Vengeance at turn 4. You're like, hello? Vengeance on turn 4 for an Annie, wow. Like, if you don't have any other answers, I feel like it is a little similar to Vengeancing like a leveled... It's similar to Vengeancing a Teemo. I was about to say leveled Teemo, but both unleveled and leveled versions of both Annie and Teemo can be intimidating for the pressure that they represent later in the game. But it's still kind of like, haha, I spent 1 mana, and you spent 6, bitch. Sir, there's a term for people who want to fuck Leviathan. Are you a sufferer of mechanophilia? You still remember 7 mana Vengeance on Teemo? The glory days. Not even the glory days, just the olden days when Vengeance was 7 and Teemo was the same beast that he is now, but it's no bandle, less bandle. Sufferer. We used to play 7 mana removal wild. I know. Now it's 1 or 2 mana, really. Quietus, Hate Spike, former Hate Spike. I'm gonna take a look at this deck now, though. Nox's daddy buys me Hex deck. For the colors in the deck. I hope you don't mind that title. Find the Nora Swain list. Probably it's on Runeterra.ar somewhere. Oh my god, this is the Tri-Beam situation. Oh shit! Thermo, Flock, Aftershock, Arachnoid Sentry, Caitlyn, Culling, Death's Hand, Get Excited, Insider Knowledge, Noxian Guillotine, Beltover, Peacemaker, Scorched Earth, Sump Dredger, Thorn of the Rose, Swain, Tri-Beam, and 2 Leviathans. What does this giant boat look like, actually? It looks like the Fire Nation. It looks like the Fire Nation with their giant metal boats and shit, which, not gonna lie, I like the Fire Nation a lot. Ozai be damned. So, I agree with the aesthetic 100%. There's no shark in Nora Swain. True facts. Runeterra doesn't have it, but it was really cool in the tourney earlier. Whenever Swain is prevalent, cry on this inside, but he's out the old folks' home. Out of the old folks' home. This is the first one that appeared. Are the spreadsheets for the tournament still, like, accessible? Those might be a thing. Also, like, the deck list spreadsheets that always come out. Yeah, let's just go. Let's try this Tri-Beam. The one in the Mystic Shot tourney? Yes, that one. That one. I'm actually, yeah, maybe I will just try to play some Nora today, or at some point when in the Masters climb. Put me in. Put me in. I don't know. This probably means something. I'm not going to poke at it. Game is our opponent name over there. So they have Annie Yasuo. I'm going to hold. Oh, I need Tri-Beam. Fuck. I see. This is what I do every single time. I'm like, my hand looks good, and then I don't have Tri-Beam, and then I throw because I forget that I need Tri-Beam in opening, or at least very, very soon, and I don't have draw, so I'm probably fucked. I am probably so fucked. I'm probably so fucked. Dang it. Not the self-throw. Not the throw. I'm throwing. I'm already throwing. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I will culling strike it because I can, I guess. Goodbye. Thank you very much for your time. I love it. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Fearless power. You don't have a twin disciplines, do you? The discipline is only +2 now, so you can't twin disciplines it anyway. Woo. Exciting. Can I cast Caitlyn? I'm gonna try and cast Caitlyn.
Me, miss? Not by a long
Let me
shot.
get some flash bombs. I really wish I had remembered to mulligan for Tri-Beam. I'm a moron. Everything is fine. You got a Flockus Blockus. Do you have a Flockus McLockus? Nolan Tri-Beam and you respect it. It is pretty great. It's very, very thematic. Please give me Tri-Beam. That is a culling strike. I'll accept it. I will not accept that. Do you have a thingy? Because if you have a thingy, I might be able to get excited at next turn as well. So there's that. You don't have a thingy. I love it when you don't have thingies. That's beautiful. That's really fantastic and lovely. I love it. You don't have any idea how much I love that I was able to kill an Annie and a Yasuo uncontested, and you have not injured my Caitlyn whatsoever at all. Thank you, beautiful. I love it. You are amazing. You are incredible. I have 28 free mana cards. I don't have a link anymore. No. John to Tri-Beam will get buffed eventually. Yeah, but I want to buff it now. But I wanted to buff it earlier rather than later. Okay, well, they drew a flash bomb. Draw another flash bomb, ho. Yeah. Oh, he drew a Tri-Beam. Oh my god, we got it. Yes. I can try killing a Yasuo. One day I can kill a Yasuo. Haha, look, it's a Yasuo. Oh my god, we didn't see that coming. I don't know where the sarcasm is coming from, and I do apologize. Hi, how are you? Lovely to see you today. I'm gonna cast a whole bunch of 3-cost cards to buff my Tri-Beam, to get it to be fat. And it's doing 4 now, wonderful. All right, can I kill 2 Yasuos? Your Windswept Hillock is gonna run out of steam eventually, okay? All right, great, wonderful, excellent. How is my Swain? Almost level. This is a joy. This is an absolute joy. Yeah. Damage. Okay, so they have 1 Yasuo left. They did find the Yasuo. It is about to be a 5/5 because of the whole round starty doodly thingy. What's it? I could almost just go face if only Tri-Beam did face damage. We're gonna pass though. I think next turn is a much better time to get excited, drop a Arachnoid Center. Yeah, Yasuo or Yasuno? That's the question today. It really is. You top decked another Piltover, Caitlyn's Piltover Peacemaker. It is a 5, so it is now a level. It is now doing a level. There's a Thorn of the Rose. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't it wonderful? I don't give a shite about it. Also, Kitten Shy, thank you for the deck. I'm gonna take that in and paste into my request after Sky's video here. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. There's a big honkin' boy. That's a big honkin' boy. Yo, that's a big honkin' boy. Yo, big honkin' boy. I think I might also just be able to kill. Just go around. Okay, I do need to block that this turn. I can also just level my Swain, but I don't have any Dex's damagey. I could just block it and then they cast the Swain, cast a Peacemaker to remove a unit, and then we do have the Swain level here. They might be thinking about that. They might be thinking, oh, we need defense, which it means I probably should have just ripped the Peacemaker and the Swain immediately, but they are doing what I thought they might do, which is to attack with the 10-10. Also, Sky, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate this support of the stream. That's a quick attack, rude bitch. Okay, so you cannot currently remove any of my shit. So I'm going to plant some flash bombs, and then we're going to deal the damage to get the Swain going, and then we're going to cast a Swain, and then maybe we can win without the Tri-Beam Improbulator. They're doing a flock. They're doing a McFlockus. They're doing a McFlockus Blockus again. Rush attack, that's unexpected. Good against the Swain Dex though. Yeah, true. Okay, So here's where we think we try and rip a Swain. Because he is leveled. He is a level boy and they can't do anything about it right now. Because they only have 1 mana.
Above all.
So if we can just hang in there for a turn, we might be okay. We can also potentially just shoot Yasuo down into the ground next turn. So what are we looking at right now? No stuns because of the Yasuo effect. There's 2. I'm tempted to do this and to get excited or a Tri-Beam because it's 6. If they cast a Yasuo and we respond with Tri-Beam, they can stun a unit. What's best here? This is currently 6. I kind of want them to bait out. I kind of want to bait out the Yasuo somehow so that I can interact with it, because the problem now is I actually don't have lethal. I'm 1 short on lethal with an open attack because they block the Swain. They maybe let 5 damage in, and then they're only at 4. They're only at 4, and I need them to be at 3. So I'm gonna try this. I'm assuming this gets shat on immediately. We're at 7 now, which is good. A 7 mana unit seems useful. Please don't recall anything. We have both of these. So that's a Yone Windchaser. Okay. They actually do not have a way around my Tri-Beam now, I think. Well, they don't. Yeah, they don't have a counter spell. Yeah, they don't have a counter spell, so I just get a unit out of this and kill a Yone for it. Sorry, Yone. You're my favorite mid laner right now, but right now you also need to go the fuck away. Looking forward to your champ release. Oh my god, we got Hydra Vines! What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? I'm sorry, what the fuck? I'm sorry, invasive Hydra Vine? Run that back, please, Tri-Beam. Stop. You've done too much. You've given me too much of a discount. GG Hydra carry. Honestly, Yasuo, no. Okay, so they do have, of course, a Guile still. They do still have a Guile. Let's not get too hyper excited here, but it is gonna be shitting out just consistent fucking units every goddamn turn, which is going to be kind of incredible. There is an Annie. I'm about to delete an Annie. And probably not the last Yasuo, but that's okay. We have 2 Culling Strikes. I just need to wait it out, baby. I just need to wait out everything and also try not to get hit in the face by a Legion General. That is a concern here. Who main decks Memory's Cloak? Hydrovine said Viego nerf to the winning team. Yeah, fair. It's just like, oh, that bitch is done. That bitch is 6 mana. You know what isn't 6 mana? Swain. Swain is 5 mana. We're going over there. All right, so I literally just need to be able to attack 1 time, 1 day, and we will have a win. Last turn was a bit of a clusterfuck, but they're still at 5, and we can, I think, do things. There's another very large, intimidating boy. Oh, God. All right, I see what I'm using my resources to block here. That cannot hit me. That really should not be allowed to hit me. They can probably get rid of 1 thing, but I don't know how much else they can really impact here. So as much as I despise losing my 5-1 and my 3-2, we are doing a block. We are doing a McBlockish so that we avoid dying to meditate or some other bullshit that's happening. Could have done the 50-15 with a Slate Effect. I didn't want to use it as removal. Oh, I see your point. Yeah, a stun might have been better. I think next turn, a stun might be potentially more useful. That's also what I was trying to consider of, like, next turn, we want to do a lot of things as well. Because they only have 1 card, and they're not stunning anything. So if we get our units and our shit down, we should be fine. Block with the Ephemeral. They're fearsome, so I actually can't really do that super well, which kind of sucks. They have 2 cards in hand. I think I want to discard this to summon because we're not using Culling Strike anymore unless they have somehow top-decked yet another Annie, which I don't think they have. They're at 5, so currently max damage that I can get through is at least 2 units, which is lethal. Assuming they don't have a counter for Get Excited, and they can't cast another unit or stun right this second. Yasuo doesn't? Yeah, so I put the 2-2 in front of it. At least I think I did. If I didn't, that was a mistake. Oh, no, I did just take the 5. I mean, they don't have direct Nexus damage. They're just worried about the size of my fuse units to block Fearsome, right? So I think we're still slightly chilling for now. Yasuo is Fearsome. He sharts wind. Fearsome farts. I mean, if someone started shitting a lot of wind at me to the point where they could cast a wind wall, I would be very concerned. I would be extremely concerned. If I hit that, we stun 1 unit, and then we only have 3 attackers, which kind of sucks, but we can go with the 7-6. I think we can maybe push with Hydrovine. I'm tempted to leave it for another turn, though, because they did have an Arachnoid Sentry around. If the Yasuo hits a 7-6, we're still fine. The Yasuo is going to try and kill the Hydrovine next turn. The problem here is I can't afford to lose Fearsome blockers, but I also can't really afford for the Yasuo to be doing crazy shit, because he'll kill both of these. Well, he'll kill the Swain next turn for sure, and I don't actually have another backup Swain. Is it a pass? Just because they've been able to fill their board so much, it kind of sucks, but... So Swain is dead. We have 2 blockers. There's an Insider Knowledge, which is okay-ish, but not amazing in combat. I think we need to discard Flock and cast both Get Excited and Insider Knowledge at the start of their attack, unless they do something now, in which case we just go with Insider Knowledge and hope they don't have a Deny around. We needed a Leviathan draw earlier. We needed Leviathan like 3 turns ago when it would have come down on curve, I think. Because we almost had enough momentum, but then we lost it because of the top decks, and I also didn't find another Tri-Beam, which kind of really sucks. They are thinking about plays for sure, because they know they don't have lethal right the fuck now, so they're probably thinking of what they do have, which is a little worrisome.
At last, I have found you, Yone. Turn back while you can.
Okay, so they are currently deleting my whole board. How's the deck so far? You came in an inopportune moment because I am currently dying. There's Leviathan. Hear me out. Hear me out here. Assuming they don't top deck a ridiculous number of denies, I can kill both of those with 2 Noxian Guillotines. I can technically also then tank the 6-6 and the 5-5 for 11 if I Get Excited the 3-2. Oh, that's so open to risk. If I just cast Leviathan, I can block 1 thing and only kill 1 thing. I think I need to go with the option that gives me an opportunity to potentially live at 1. I think I try to live at 1. Oh, I hate it though. I really hate it. Oh, because they're gonna have a counter or a buff. If they have Meditate or Twin, it's over. Or if they just have another unit, it's also over. But for now, we currently... Oh, but it's fast speed. I'm a moron. I forgot it was fast speed for some reason. I was like, oh, I can just cast it in combat. Nope. I can cast it in combat, but I needed to use my priority to do 1 and then the other to stack to Get Excited. So that was a mistake. They might have a buff anyway. They still might have Deny. Also, they have Twin Disciplines. So regardless of whether or not I had correctly cast Noxian Guillotine, I would have died. So, slight consolation there. I don't know why they're being an asshole and waiting to pass the turn. Hello, please give me an end of the game, asshole. Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Why are you being an asshole? Hello? Hi! Thank you, moron! Let's go! Jesus Christ, you took forever. I'm not surrendering, dickhead! Okay, let's try that again. Other than potentially not drawing Leviathan, I want to say that was not entirely misplay written. I think up until the point where I forgot the Noxian Guillotine fast speed effect, we were fine. I think the plays were actually 100% fine. It's just that the Windspoke Helix did their job, unfortunately. I removed so many Yasuos and I just couldn't get rid of the rest of them. Kitten! Good night. Thank you for modding and joining the stream as always. A good rest. That is Nami Lee Sin TF, so I expected to see this at some point, so we're finally doing it. Fuck all of this noise. I would like a Tri-Beam. I did not draw a Tri-Beam, but I once again drew Leviathan and Swain. The game has a message for me, apparently, and it is, you will find Swain and you will find Leviathan. Now your power is unrivaled. That's scary. Glass is being scary, guys. Help. Okay, I have a flock that is actually pretty decent. So they just have double treble as expected. Nothing particularly new there. They did get a chip, but they don't have landmarks, so I'm pretty sure we're fucking fine, no?
Me, miss? Not
Just
by a
making sure
long
you
shot.
have the win cons. It is. It truly is making sure that I have my win cons equipped and ready, which is a bit of an interesting scenario, I would say. Can I get some flash bombsticles? We cannot get some flash bombsticles. That's a +2. It is a +2. Okay, yeah. I, for some reason, forgot about meditate. I was so good at remembering it in the last game and I just forgot it here. My brain is going, it's fine. Yeah, that's a throne meditate, I guess. I mean, I understand them not wanting the flash bombs, but also I just don't necessarily agree with that entirely. Let's pass here. I want to see what they do. They don't want to lose too much tempo. I also don't want to lose too much tempo, so let's see what they do in the face of an open pass at 7 mana. Probably I just can't commit Aftershock and Sand this turn, try to get the Swain going. They are Dusk Petal Dusting for a spell. Those are coral creatures. That is totally 100% fine. I think I am going to rip a ding on this one. And then we can try and hit Nami with Aftershock Guillotine, I think, stuff and things later. So 3 of 12, we need to get it higher. We're okay for now. Let's do this. Then Alan pass. I remember someone recommended I watch Alan when I was playing, like half a year ago, I want to say now, of just like, learn how someone else passes. And I was like, no, at the time. And now I am slightly better at passing, I dare say. There is a Wuju style, which is fine and entirely boring, but okay.
Striking looks and
I might as well play a unit eventually, right? That is a meditate. You're triggering flow, so you're trying to get the Lee Sin out ASAP. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get the Lee Sin out ASAP. That is a not fearsome unit next turn though. There's a Tri-Beam finally. Oh, thank God there's a Tri-Beam. Swain is not a 3-cost unit. I'm gonna honestly just start going with things here, I think. Tri-Beam is getting bigger. They probably assume that we have it much more leveled than it currently is, unfortunately. There is a spawn 2, draw 2, so they're looking for Lee Sin, I imagine. I don't have a great answer for Lee Sin. Not gonna lie. I lack fantastic answers for Lee Sin, though I do have a Guile, which I think will be useful. I want to kind of try and meet that, just because it's in my way. Yeah, it's just kind of in my way, and hopefully we'll be able to remove other champions in the meantime. If they buff that, I'm going to call them a little crazy, because it is only a 2-1. There is a LeBurble. Hello, LeBurble. I think you just take this 5, right? Oh, you don't take the 5. Interesting. Okay, I mean, if you're willing to sack a Burble, I'm assuming that means they have Lee Sin in hand, which is a little scary. There's 2 Burbles. Okay, they just had a second one. There's a Bloodbait. They're getting Lee Sin. They have Lee Sin. I can stun the Lee Sin, which is currently my plan. There's a Scorched Earth. We can also just potentially just delete him. Or not, or they don't have it somehow. Just stopping in to say hi, then off to bed. New kid! Thank you for the resubscription for 14 months. Holy shit, that's a lot of months. Thank you. Also, have a good rest, and thank you for coming in and while you could. I appreciate it, as always. Leviathan, Big Chonky. Big Chonky, draw Swains. Now they don't. Now they know I have a Swain, but they don't know about the other one, so it's a sneak Swain. I like a sneak Swain myself. There's a Tailstones. Are they putting it back? Are they putting it back? Okay, I get another swing with it, I suppose. That's, I mean, it is almost leveled. The Swain is almost leveled, so I understand why you put it back and are cycling burbles. But at the same time, we're just gonna do it again, bitch. We're just gonna do it again. That's a 0-2. I don't care about your 0-2, in fact. It's kind of lame, your 0-2. It's really unoptimal. Oh, I can discard and get something, which is kind of nice. I kind of would like to put down a leveled Swain at some point. It's more just what do I cast. I could probably drop a Guile, but I really like the Guile for the Lee Sin. I could maybe drop a Flock because I'm not really injuring anything super easily. Let's try that. Maybe we go to 8, we level Swain. We have Swain. We do not have both Swain and Tri-Beam here, but it's something. We might have a counter or a buff. That's okay. I would like the damage to resolve, obviously, but if it doesn't, so be it. There's a momentous choice. So the damage is resolving. Oh, wow. They spent 2 momentous choices on that. They're spending 3 momentous choices on a Burble Fetch? I thought they had Lee Sin in hand, but apparently that is not the case. Otherwise, I don't think they would have done that, right? Do they have another Will of Ionia? If they have another Will of Ionia, that is painful, but not the end of the universe. And I, so far, have got my level done. So that's exciting and good. And I have a free fearsome attacker as far as I am concerned, which wipes everything over there on the board, which is amazing. I can't believe that I'm doing this with relatively free reign against Ionia. Like, they have to have something. They have to have a stun, concussive palm. They have to have a recall. They have to have just hard removal of some sort. There's a dead thingy. Oh, okay. For the no, shakedown is permanent, right? Yeah, it is a grant effect. Okie dokie. So they are casting 40 bajillion momentous choices and a meditate, and they don't have a counter spell. So I really have I don't know what they're doing, but it's not helping. It is doing a negative help at the moment. I have also Tri-Beam Improbulator, so we're gonna rip that pretty soon. That is a goodbye Burble. That is just 5 plus the good old Swain punching. We have a stun. Maybe they do have Lee Sin and they're trying to kill the Swain here, but they also need to avoid counter spells. They also need to be able to avoid all of the other shit in my hand right now, and there's a lot of shit in my hand right now, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm confident right now. Okay, I am also still confident that is a recall on a 1-3 to get a spell, presumably? That's fine. Continue cycling your coral creatures and getting a tune. Do they have the Lee Sin now? Because it's at 5 now. They do have the unit mana. They have not done anything else. Okay, I'm guessing they don't then. I am very much assuming they do not. I cannot deal direct Nexus damage at the moment, but that's okay. I have Leviathan, so as long as the Leviathan hangs around, we are 100% fine and handy-dandy. There's a Hexite crystal. There's a thingamabob or something. The Spider-Man. A Spider-Man does spider thing. I'm just gonna Piltover to buff my Tri-Beam, I think, and then we're gonna slap Leviathan, and then we're going to watch them have a mental breakdown a little bit inside. Or I'm probably projecting the mental breakdown, but that's fine. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's get Leviathan. They know I have it. Boom, here it is. I have 2 Swains in hand. We're doing great. They're letting us pass the turn, so that is a GG as far as I am concerned. Thank you for your time. Pretty much out of gas. Yeah, very much. It was very much a plateau for our opponent, unfortunately, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I did get a win with the deck. So I'm going to move on to some of our other submissions at the moment. We have a video submission from Sky, and then Kitten requested I play the Nora Or a Swain deck. I think I might do that tonight because Kitten has now mod powers and can correct me on my plays later. So that worked well. That worked out well, actually. Daddy did buy me Hextech and it worked out. How's the deck? Other than the issue occasionally, I think, with drawing, worked out pretty well. I think both of the Swain decks that I played tonight, both the Targon and the Piltover version, pretty decent. I could potentially see this going up to like 3 Leviathans and maybe 1 less Thorn of the Rose or something like that. There is Insider Knowledges in here as well as the Sump Treasures, so I like the amount of draw, but maybe more Leviathan and 1 less stun could be a potential option. Otherwise, I think it's relatively well balanced. I mean, it is all in Tri-Beam, so you're gonna run into some, I think, clunkier interactions than if you're running just Swain, P and Z burn in general, but I think it works. I like it anyway. I will remember how to play Noxian Guillotine someday, as in probably right any stream after this one, because I don't want to have to relive the shame of miscasting it once more. Let's watch a video though, real quick, or however long this takes. It may not be real quick, and I'm okay with this. It is 3 minutes and 52 seconds, which should be more than fine. Let me mute the game real quick. Shut up, Runeterra. Hush. Hush now, Runeterra. Okay. This is a fight scene, I have been told. Let me reread the description on this to catch the chat up as well. Based on the French MMO. Players try to recover 6 primordials scattered across the world. This is one of Sky's favorite animated fight scenes. Let's check it out.
Judith, tu n'es pas la bienvenue.
Kérubim Crépin.
All right, hot lady broke into the house.
Décidément, les coïncidences se succèdent.
Oh, are there captions? Are there English captions potentially? Let me quickly. Nope. Okay. All right. We're just listening to it. We're listening to the French. Also, Boosty, hello. This is actually the first time that I am playing Runeterra on the patch. But so far I have played Swain, so it is going well indeed. Welcome back, by the way.
J'ach serais déçu.
Ne prononce pas son nom, traîtresse. Tu t'es servi de lui.
Pauvre petite idiote qui n'a jamais connu l'amour. Que peux-tu savoir des sentiments que j'ai pour ton frère?
Ouch.
Baccarat, Loïs, sors-moi l'armure des 1001 griffes. Tout de suite, patron.
Oh shit. Oh shit. He's got a fucking arsenal. And an incredible armor sequence? Whoever this small guy is, you have pissed him the fuck off.
Tu reconnais mon nunchaku? Je crois me souvenir qu'il t'a laissé quelques belles cicatrices.
Sans rancune, Kérubim. Je trouve qu'elles me vont plutôt bien.
Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, that's some slick fucking animation. Okay, fancy sword. The trading. The trading also has a sequel which is on Netflix. Oh shit, it's available on Netflix? I have the Netflix. swoop. In all regions? Fair question. What? Oh shit. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Oh. Oh, now I'm sad. The animation sadly doesn't match up to this. Oh. That's okay. That was really good animation though. I'm sad that he got fucking blasted through the stomach though. Oh, poor guy. He was just trying to protect what looked like children. Oh, poor dude. Great, good clip though. Thank you for sending that in. Context free. I'm already kind of into it. So what we got with our deck submissions? I got one more to do here. And let's take a look at it and import it. He will be fine. Honest salespeople make less sales. just like why would you dumb it down a little bit? But we are, I don't know what I'm deleting. Do I play Lux ever? No, I don't play Lux ever. Let's import a new deck. Okay, I see Sweden, I see Bandle. Oh right, yeah, this is the Nora. This was given to me by Kitten, so we're gonna be doing Nora. Oh, I fucked up the naming of the Nora Nami, so I called it Nami Nora. Should we call this Nain Swara? Nain Swara. I have a Nain Swara deck. Okay, my silly has been sated for the day. What did I do with the Nain Swara? All right, let's take a look at this Nain Swara. Bird, Poison Dart, Flock, Conch, Disintegrate, Junk Construct, Nora, Puffcat, Pop, Death's Hand, Katarina, Noxian Fervor, Scorched Earth, Teamaker, Lecturing Yordle, Ruined Reckoner, Portal Palooza, Swain, Eclectic Collection, and 3 Leviathans. So there's a lot of interesting tech in here. Bird, solid 1 drop. Poison Dart, solid extra damage, and also potentially more as the Puffcaps emerge in the deck. 2 Flocks, staple. Conchologist, staple, can get us more Flocks, more Darts, etc. 1 Disintegrate, makes sense. You block with the unit. Block with Junk's Construct, get yourself a Portal. Get the rest of it. Used to sell MTG cards. You are selectively honest. So you're able to buy cards they don't need. Yeah, no one needs Magic. But the cards are very shiny and pretty. Is anyone playing the new Dominaria set, by the way? I was tempted to buy some packs, and then we didn't. But I still kind of want packs from it, to be honest. Because I started playing Magic when the first Dominaria set was, like, in Standard. So I'm quite fond of it, because they're actually returning to a region that got me into the game. And also the collector boxes look kind of tempting, but they are very expensive. We're at the Nora, though, by the way. Puffcat, Pup, Death Sand, Katarina. 3 Noxian Fervors. 2 Scorched Earth. 3 Teamakers. It's been a while since I read a deck with Teamakers, because the Nora Nami didn't have it in there. Lecturing Yordle, Poison Darts, Reckoner for some kind of attack, which makes sense. 2 Portal Paloozas, 3 Swains, 1 the Eclectic, which makes sense. We're probably not filling our board too often, but we have a good turn for it. This makes sense as a top end. And then we have the good old Levy itself. Didn't have the time when they went back to Kamigawa, so I haven't played for a while. Once worked in salesperson for a telecommunications company. It was soul crushing. I have managed to avoid being in a sales job thus far in my life. It does sound pretty crushing, not gonna lie. Like, service jobs in general, just psychological torture. You are sometimes required to lie to your students. Yeah, imagine as a teacher there are situations where you, have to. But that is, I imagine, cannot always feel great. mentally checked out and just started helping people make best choices while you found a better job. Yeah, that's kind of admirable. Just like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna get something better and actually make sure no one is swindled. I appreciate this. I have a good opening hand, I think. They're running a lot of burn also, so we're gonna have to think about that a little bit. There's our eclectic collection. There's our one eclectic. I think we have 2 scorched and a couple of darts, so there's that to consider as well. Let's pass there. I think we try and rip the Nora here, please. Yeah, oh, it buffed the Junk Construct. I was hoping it buffed Nora, that's okay. They don't have Death Sand available. They have some Bilgewater stuff. Oh, right, heavy metal. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunate, but fine. Parents are getting divorced, which you have a story for, sorta. Yeah, kids don't keep their mouths shut, do they? Which, like, they shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. I guess it's more just that they don't understand how to. Which is kind of funny. Sometimes. It is occasionally funny that they don't understand how to, what discretion is. It was a messy divorce. Ooh, that's unfortunate the kid has to live through that, but as an adult, it has to be kind of entertaining to hear it through the voice of a child. Okay, that's fine. We're at 1 and they're at higher, right? They're at 9 already. Because of all of the effects that they've cast so far and the good old tentacle doing stuff. Yeah, the tentacle really gave him an advantage. Like a serious fucking advantage. They are 1 spell away and my Swain is like so small.
By my hand, your noxious rise.
If I am able to damage theirs though, I might be able to kill it, but it looks like it's just kind of a standoff here. Dad wasn't allowed to pick up the kid. There was a restraining order. Can't tell the child why his dad can't pick him up. Oh, that is rough. Yeah. That seems okay-ish. And I think we want a Portapalooza here. So they're looking for draw. Yeah, Tentacle to buff Swain is really good. I like that a lot. I'm gonna just go with everything because I have a backup Swain. I don't know if they do. They probably, it depends on whether or not they've drawn it because they have cast Eye of Nagagoboros plus the number of turns that have occurred. So probably both Swains get deleted here is my expectation. Portapalooza is probably fine. We have a portal. We'll get 2 more portals. Our Nora is nowhere to be found, but that's okay.
No going back.
So there is a Blade's Edge. That's gonna bump it up a little bit. That is fine. I think I'm gonna rip this Eclectic. I hear brutally honest shit all of the time, but it's done in such an innocent way. Aww. Okay, so if they have Flock, they cast it. I think they're debating if they want to cast that. So they do have that. And then I can do this. So they are down a Swain, but they are almost up a level. 1 more spell and we are unfortunately a bit of a goner on that one. We have Puff Caps. Oh, that Katarina's gonna level. I'm going to kill him. So there's that also to consider. There are some dumb kids at the semester. Your motto is you don't stick the paint end of the brush into any opening on your face or butt. Oh no, it's unfortunate that has to be stated, but I guess I can kind of understand why. I can't really injure her, can I? I could rip a Eclectic Collection. I think I'm gonna skip the block because the Swain is gonna go up to 11 and 12, assuming it is only the Blade's Edge cast.
Never know what kills.
Here, I imagine they do cast it, of course, because it is a free rally and all of that shenanigans. I might be able to get a kind of a nice number of portals off of this Eclectic, but I need to be careful of timing here. Before and I lose another unit would be ideal, obviously. Maybe one of them not watches Naruto. Your friend is a teacher and he keeps saying the kids get dumber each year. Dumber each year, oh god. Are we old enough now that we're just shitting on the younger generations? Like when I was a kid, I was super smart and kind and intelligent. Meanwhile, we were all just fucking gremlins anyway. Blood for Noxus!
Be nothing less.
Okay, lots of things are dead. Whee! Okay, alright. I'm unexcited about that 2 damage, but okay. Your Swain is going to level. Oh no! Not a label. Not a label. I think this is okay. That is now 18 puff caps, 4 flash bombs. We're at 5 portals and 12 chimes, which I think is better. But the pandemic really set them back. That's understandable, at least. Of like, yeah, pandemic was kind of hellish, so it would make sense that, you know, kids are like having to deal with the aftermath of that. I should have blocked with the 2-2 because it's not doing anything, but at least we got some more puff caps in there. There are 21, so if I can survive, we might actually be able to do something here. That is 4 fucking chimes. Okie dokie. Play your other Swain, bitch. And then fast speed cast a thingy. Oh, you didn't actually fast speed cast a thingy. What a time to be alive. Oh my god, let's go with everything. Let's see what we can do here. I am going to Scorched Earth that. 1000% gonna Scorched Earth that. There's a Watchful Idol. Yep, that doesn't... I don't give a shit. I give a shit about your fucking Leviathan over there. Rebney! Yo, how's it going? Welcome back. Also, Boosie just started about you just brutally honest takes on the world. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss your thing earlier, but yeah. Just brutal. Teaches 8th grade, but the pandemic makes you sad for the younger kids. Pre-K and kindergarten are really important for social development. And learning how to make friends. I mean, just the whole swath of kids who miss that. Bracing for the hurricane coming tonight. Oh, are you in the wave hurricane? Is it Ian? I know there is a hurricane, I just... The name sometimes escapes me. That is scary. I hope you're okay. Have you done all of the hurricane prep and shit? Are you safe? Please be safe.
Fear the power. Do not see.
That is a bit annoying, but I'm about to fucking remove it. So I think we're doing okay so far. You're good? Okay, excellent, excellent. No one disappear from my chat because of a hurricane, please. That would be quite unfortunate. I have another Scorched Earth, and you bet I'm gonna fucking use it. Where's my Swain at? 7 to 12, we'll get there eventually. Let's go, let's do things. Whee! Okay. It's wild. You live in Georgia, so praying for you and talking to people on the West Coast. They are like, what hurricane? Yeah, I've been paying attention to the news because I know people who live on the East Coast. So I do know of it. I obviously am not experiencing it because I too am on the West Coast. So just, you know, worried that the state's gonna be on fire again and blow a whole lot of smoke our way and shit. So there's that. That's exciting. That's pretty great. Not really at all. We're gonna cast Scorched Earth eventually. Someday. One day, I will cast the Scorched. Currently, we are kind of just holding down the board state here. I am also going to remove that. I don't want that sitting around. You don't have counter spells because you are Lunoxus, so I'm gonna hit you with Lunoxus things also. Because I too am Lunoxus, only slightly different about it. I'm just gonna open attack next turn. We got Elusive, we got the Grenadier, which I just processed does an extra point of damage. I just processed that our good old Grenadier is also going to threaten the Nexus damage in general, which is kind of amazing. They are just going for the Flockus McBlockus, not the Flockus McBlockus. They are going, indeed, for the Death's Hand. I don't give a shit. I think we just attack, personally. Especially if we get another Elusive unit to just round out this match. Okay, boom, let's go. Okay, we get a Poison Dart. We're also looking at a 19 damage. They're down to 2. We got a Poison and also Leviathan, so I think we're doing okay. Please let me be doing okay. I'm at 9. Surely they can't double decimate me from here, and we're looking at a lot of puff caps and thingamajiggy watsits. That is a killer unit, right? So it does actually affect the board state and their Nexus as a result. Hong Kong's the innocent hurricane and went through school during hurricane and monsoons, and he moved to Earthquake and Fire Country. You feel like a Gen 3 Pokemon player? Oh man, yeah, that has to be kind of a crazy mix, no? I really should hit face. But I also really want the Katarina gone, so here we are. I'm getting so many buffs from my fucking inadvertent P and Z units. It's kind of amazing. So they are killing that. That is totally 100% fine. I don't care.
It's just a
They ban hurricane names. Wait. If the damage is bad enough, Katarina is now a banned hurricane name after the damage. Or, not Katarina. I'm looking at a Katarina. Katrina. Oh, I didn't know that actually. Cyclones and blood name names to choose from, so I never thought about that. I mean, it would make sense. Like, you don't want to honor something that was, you know, like a disaster. Like, that's a different scenario entirely. Safety block, it doesn't matter. But just to be double safe, I guess, and then we slap Leviathan. And then we hope they died a puff cap, I think, and we just hang on to our board presence.
Destination in sight.
So they're down to 2. They have free mana. They could technically not double decimate us, so there's 2. There's a Conchi Boy and also a portal. We're getting Shoal Shepherd, which is not going to do anything, but that's okay. Also, Little Cute Pig, hello! Welcome back! You made me a deck? Fantastic. Speaking of decks, we are actually almost Diamond 3. Yeah, we're almost at Diamond 3. Little Cute Pig, thank you for the submission. Did you send me a control deck? I'm gonna wager that you did, but if it isn't, I will be surprised. Made this deck all by yourself? Okay, all right, we gotta play this now. We gotta see what Little Cute Pig has brewed for us. Import. Schlap. I've reached the maximum number. Terrible. Terrible news. Awful. Unacceptable. I'm gonna delete the Sejuani because I don't play Sejuani. Viewer, Little Cute Pig. Of the Soraka. Have to use a Soraka skin? Wait, Soraka skin? I don't know if I have a Soraka skin. Oh, no, I do, from the past, right? I got back to Hong Kong to visit and got on the subway when the sun is out. When I got off the subway, 10 minutes later, you walk into a torrential downpour. So my mom, when I was adopted, obviously, she went to China. And apparently, yeah, she sometimes talked to me about how different it is of just like suddenly there will be rain. Suddenly everyone will be like, umbrellas up, time to scramble, carts closed, everyone runs inside or does something to protect themselves from the rain. You don't get that over here at all. Well, obviously you don't get that in California because we are drier than a virgin, but we do get, I did live in New York and Florida where it would suddenly randomly rain, but usually it would give you more of a warning, you know, of like, oh, the clouds are off in the distance and slowly they're coming in, and not just boom, rain. Sometimes it'd be hard to tell though if it was cloudy all day. Anyway, sold me, baby. Let's import and take a look at what this is. It's going to be up here. What are we looking at? California gets rain. California gets a little rain. Not very much. It did rain recently here, though. Chad China weather versus Virgin LA weather. Yes. Yes, my point. After we sacrifice enough souls, if we pray to Cthulhu on the right Tuesday and someone has done a gender reveal 300 miles away, then we'll get a rain shower. Maybe. It will be enough to make my car look even worse. Like sometimes my car is just covered with like the ambient dust that you get of having your car outside. And sometimes when it rains, it just makes it look like it's been crying. Like my car has been crying because there's streaks in the dirt. It's just like, you made it worse, thank you. Meanwhile in New York, you can just leave your car out in the rain and get a free car wash. Which is a very different vibe. Stalled it with a few win cons. Star Spring, ASOL, ARAM, Soraka's cuteness, etc. Soraka's cuteness, I love it. Only carry 3 things when you're Hong Kong, though. Hong Kong ID, cash card, and an umbrella. That seems like a very reasonable set of things, honestly. I really want to visit Hong Kong sometime. I really want to go back to China sometime, because I haven't been there since I was born there. That would be a fucking voyage for me. like an emotional voyage, a financial voyage, a physical voyage, all of the things. Three Sisters, Guiding Touch, Star Spring, Kindling Tavern Keeper, Soraka, Astral Protection, Babbling Berg. So Babbling Berg is drawing us a 5+ power unit. Do we, what is that drawing for us? Currently Hearthblood Mender or Soul, right? Bladed Ravine, heal 2, hit some units, Barbed Protector, heal Nexus, Battle Bonds, grant +2/+2, gift is a heal and draw, Hearthblood Bender is also a heal, and a 4, so we can give a buff to something. Star Shaping, 2 ARAMs, 3 Celestial Impacts, and 1 Soul. Okay, so we stall until we get Soul, basically, or we try to, or we, if we can, rip a Star Spring win, but we'll see how this goes. Mulligan for Battle Bonds if I go into Swain. Mulligan for the Battle Bonds if I go into the Swain. Grant Allies +2/+2. Yeah, that makes sense, because we want to avoid... We want to avoid his overwhelmed stompy ass, don't we? Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. You already know how prevalent the Swain is. You probably... Oh, I'm gonna queue right into it, aren't I? I'm gonna call the queue into Swain right the fuck now. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Ooh, let's see. Let's see how it do. This is currently our last exhibition of the day. So I may head out soonish after this, but it's going good so far. It's going good. That's Wolfie. It's a Yasuo Leona. Ah, stuns. Oh, stuns. Oh. Oh, shittle. It's a stun. I would like other things. Soraka is good. Soraka does not die to a strike from a Yasuo. Oh. I'm in danger. I'm still very much in danger. I got 2 ARAMs! Unfortunate. Very funny if I can get them to work, but also scary because I can only face tank a Yasuo 4 times before I die, and everything is gone. Mostly my Nexus. There is another Hearthbloody dude. I'm gonna just cast a Soraka. I did not find Star Spring. This is a bit of a problem. We're gonna hold on to everything here. There's a Solari Priestess! They're gonna get an Invoke. They're probably going to find Falling Comet, and my Soraka will probably be gone. No? Can I politely say no to that? Yes? Oh, I should have attacked because I'm a moron, and I didn't. So that's unfortunate. Give me... another Broadback is okay. I'll take it. There's a Yasuo. They found it. They found the Yasuo. I don't like it. A 0 out of 10. There's another Broadback Protector. Apparently I can find Broadbacks and nothing else. Okay. Here's I'm gonna swing with my little 1/6. Look at the damage. I got first blood, y'all. Oh, it's a big daybreak. Ah, shittlesticks. I'm gonna just do this because I don't need healing yet, and I feel like her being at 2/7 is like marginally better and shit and things and stuff, and they don't want to hit her too much because she does actually heal out of things, so that's great. We did get the battle boss. I think I'm just gonna plop an ARAM if I can. Ooh, it's a 5/3 getting La Smack. Look at that La Smack. Alright, what's your attack looking like here? I'm assuming you do attack with something. Or not. I mean, everything trades. Oh no, they are going for the biggest attackers.
Go no further.
They're going for the biggest McSwiggus. I'm going to buff and try and kill a Yasuo? That seems terrible, but I actually don't hate it. I do still, however, do want the ARAM down. I wish this was 3 so that I could probably heal out of something. I'm still tempted to rip Battle Bonds here just as a thing. I could do this in Battle Bonds, which I think is okay because then we still get the heal off of it. Now they have a couple of targets to look at. Okay, so they're going with the Sunburstus. That is the first thing they have cast, so unfortunately I do lose it, right? Because I can't get around the silences. Unfortunate. Okay, so Soraka is down. And Leona is leveled. So Leona is scary. The stun is scary a little bit.
Stand back. I'll protect you.
Okay. There's a gift of the Hearthblood. I think I am going to gift of the Hearthblood. I feel like I'm losing time for this. Like a lot of time for this. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it this turn on defense because there's no way I'm swinging into that. Battle Bonds and Gift actually have a very similar aesthetic when they're just kind of chilling in your hand. They're both orange, like they're both the same shade of orange with like a brown person, with that brown figure in the front, like that goldish brown color. It's kind of interesting. There's a falling comet. Okay, that's why I have two. I promise I have two for a reason. Okay, so we are consistently healing if nothing else. I should cast a thing. There's a champ draw. They got Leona. Hopefully not. They hopefully did not get Leona. Heal 4. Ooh, glasses hidden the food. Mois, it is not too late, though your deck submission, if you submit one, will probably be the last one of the day. Indeed. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna commit this. Try and get rid of a Raven, even though they probably have some kind of interaction for that. That looks okay-ish. Base of landmark removal. Oops. Oops, indeed. Also, Moas, thank you for the deck. Has Yi in it? Ooh, I'll finally get to try out the newish Yi. Kill my fucking 4-1. It's fine. Please. Please kill my 4-1. I have more. I have another one. There's a backup, I promise. The first one is disposable, right? Very disposable. Eminently disposable. Oh, it's morning light. Oh, good. Goodbye, 4-1. Oh, no, it actually triggered the Solari Priestess, which might actually have been worse. That might have been much worse. We got an Annie, which is an interesting pull. It is affordable. I like how affordable the Annie is. Saw this on a Twitter post. It's actually really insane. I haven't lost a game with it yet somehow. Oh, exciting. Good to know. There's another falling comet. I understand I cannot, because I cannot spell shield my landmark. The Annie draw. It is a bit of an interesting Annie draw, is it not? It is it's quite a sight, the Annie here. I think I will soon Hearthblood. I think a Hearthblood soon is probably much called for. Just taking the damage, understandable. Do they not have a Hillock yet? Do they not run Hillock? Is Hillock not in their cards? There is a Tavern Keeper. I will do that, yes.
Welcome to the Tipsy Owl.
The Tipsy Owl! Do you want to be a Tipsy Owl? Worst part is we are out of ARAMs. We are out of ARAMs. It is going to hurt a lot, unfortunately. I top decked the Three Sisters for a potential freeze on the Yasuo, and I am at full HP, which is amazing. There's another feckin' Raven, because of course, yes, good. Oh, I just, you know how much I love a nice Raven. Yeah, oh good lord. So they must have two Yasuos, and rather than the Leonas that I was fearing, otherwise they wouldn't have done that, I imagine, here. Sure, Majin is determined. We're playing that today. Part of the reason I feel like it works because those two regions shit on Swain. Oh, Ionia, and what is the other one? Ooh, Eye of the Raharok is annoying. It is very, very annoying. It is intensely, could we call it barbaric? Look at that barbaric Raharok that commits so many stuns to the board and almost auto levels the Yasuo, which is terrible. Well, now I can win with the Star Spring, right? Yeah, Star Spring wins. There's a Berg. Okay, Berg is good. I like a Berg. Shadow Isles is just spooky karma with Yi. I like a spooky karma though. I appreciate a spooky karma. Okay, yes, we are going to hopefully win with the Star Spring, and I'm not shitting you, actually. It's kind of my last resort. I'll take it. He's going to level. Oh no, he's leveling now. Oh god, he's doing it now. Oh no, oh no. Save us, oh no. Oh no, there's so much mana. Have a Star Spring. Oh god. Yasuo has been kicking my shit in today, and I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, you need one stun, and it does it in the order of Annie Tavern Keeper, right? So I can't save either of these targets. I also don't have enough for a Three Sisters and a freeze. That's unfortunate. That's unlucky. It's very unlucky. Personally enjoy Spooky Karma. I know if this is good. I haven't tried it yet, but if anyone's playing, I want to play it because hipster. Because I got principles. I entirely understand. 50 plat 1 to 50 plat 2 with your Kane Gwen deck, and I just lost it all, but got it back with that deck. It's fun. Ye discounts are cool. I'm really excited to actually get the permanent discount. I think that'll be quite fun. What's your mastery, by the way? 40,000 on the Yasuo and 32 on the Leona. You like the Yasuo more? Interesting. Well, I got a little bit of the heal. You know how much I like that heal, right? Oh yeah, I can actually face tank that for Tad for like 2 seconds and then I die. I cannot face tank that, however, so that's exciting. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? Exciting. Exciting. Or can I cast a Tavern Keeper potentially? No? Oh, that's a hard no. I asked the universe and the universe said, fuck you, no. Yeah, this is bad. I could try and kill a Yasuo. This is a true fact. I'm gonna try and kill a Yasuo. And then they're going to do something else terrible, but at least I can maybe get rid of him. Haha, yes. No, Twin Disciplines. That's a lie. That's Twin Disciplines. It's a fat giant lie. Twin Disciplines has never hurt me and never can. Let's heal my fucking Nexus. Woo! I know it's not an ally, but I'm hanging on for dear life. For dear life. There's the other Yasuo. It's discounted and there's also a 9/9. Woo! Haha. Healing the Annie would have saved her. Probably. I don't care about the Annie though. I think we need something that is a little bit higher powered at this point. Karma's coming back to meta, but I actually hate it at the same time. Also, Kha'Zix, hello, welcome back, by the way. Bunny, Target is your favorite Jin combo. They both have all 5 champions. Always Soraka, Ahri, Diana. So many options. So many options. Oh, should I try and obliterate that? I feel like it's just a losing battle to try and obliterate it because they're gonna have a counter or another way of protecting it. There's an argument I should do it now anyway, I think, just to get a deny out of their hand potentially, but right now I have 2 Broadback Protectors and a Star Spring, so I might be able to keep a couple of my units alive. We're also going up to 8 with Guiding Touch alone, not even considering these, so I have technically 10 healing in hand, and on board. In hand and board, I have 10 HP of healing. So I go up to 14, which means I can definitely face tank some shit over there. And the Eclipse Dragon is not something that I wish to face tank, but that I can. Those are your favorite regions individually, but putting together they don't have the hard removal that you enjoy. Fair enough, I think, for sure. All from different regions, you think? Help this one player today with all of your recalls. Delta always feels good.
Stand back.
Okay, yeah, so we're at 10. There is a Celestial Impact. I do like a Celestial Impact. I could try and freeze and then get rid of him, but I feel like that is pretty terrible. So you want me to block with my little dudes, and I need to block with my little dudes, so I will block with the little dude. I can freeze that to stay alive at 2, which I think might be the play, because I want to hold on to at least one of them, I think. And they can't dispute a flash freeze as opposed to an obliterate. So I think I'm gonna try this. It seems pretty risky again, but we at least once more have a spot of healing. Have Sever and Nazir close together. Also, Scorpio, hello and welcome back. Thank you for the deck code. That is unfortunate for me, but I'm gonna just keep on healing and doing stuff and things, and Star Shaping is great, gives me an option maybe someday. We are very much still stalling. They still very much have not cast Leona for some reason, so I'm assuming she is hiding in the bottom 20 cards of the deck. Soraka will be leveled should that ever happen to do anything. We are also at 17 cards, so we are trying desperately to farm down into that 1A soul. What is the Star Spring at currently? 3 of 22, so a little shite. A little bit shite. I've been healing my Nexus a lot instead of healing my units because I am desperate. There's another Sunbursty dude. I needed that. I really needed that. I was looking forward to it. I needed it. Did he get Homecoming? No, I just drew it fucking late. Also sending me the Quen deck is later. Sounds good. Ah! Oh my god. I have all my deck codes lined up for the next. I do. All right, we got Moa's Code and we got Scorpy. They may be. I'm going to Desperations. I'm going to cast Celestial Impact and then die. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Celestial and then die. I should have hit the Robin. What am I doing? And there's a Memories Cloak. Aha! Okay. And there's the Hillock! Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, world. It was nice knowing you well. I was around and living and shit. But now there's a second Yasuo, and I have nothing except a Star Shaping, which doesn't work. Do challenge me with your viewer stacks. I can. I have indeed had brought viewer deck versus viewers. That is an option for sure. People main decking that now? Apparently? I mean, it's a 3 mana protect a unit, which isn't terrible, I think. It's not terrible. Unfortunate, but not terrible. Oops. Oops. Do you want me to bring this deck against you? What went wrong? I top decked both ARAMs, and then they had Falling Comment for both ARAMs, and then Starspring didn't get off the ground, and also my Soraka died, and I never top decked any of my champions again, so it was just a bad draw. It was a bad draw. It was a bad time. Hi, Jade Dragon, though. Hello, how's it going? Bring the other viewer decks versus yours? Okay, Little Cute Pig, I'm gonna add you. In that case, I'm going to put a pause on doing your deck and do the decks from Moa's Code and Scorpio here. And then I'm going to put you in Little Cute Pig as of 1v1. You are NA, just to double check. Have I tried drawing better? You know, I've been recommended. It's been recommended to me that I just top deck like a god. And then, you know, I put that suggestion in my box to look at later. What's the name? Here is the name. I'm gonna go import some other decks though. In the meantime, Moa's Coin and Scorpy, let's go. OS, what did you give me today? Oh, I remember what I think you mentioned what you gave me today actually. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna import. Oh right, this is the spooky. This is the version of the spooky karma. Spoopy Yarma. Because I've been told there's a Yi in this also. Just win easy. You know, I just haven't given enough thought to the just win mentality. Clearly I must be doing it all wrong. Go hard! Tellstones, Bastien, Disciple, Eye of the Dragon, Notify, Twin Disciplines, Vile Feast, Yi, Palm, Deny, Deep Meditation, Karma, Withering Wail, Scattered Pood, Vengeance, and 1 Ruination. I am prepared. There's surprisingly few counterspells in here. I, of course, want to run 3 Notifies and 3 Denies, and the Notifies are definitely questionable, so I think this distribution is much better. So we are just saying a whole lot of no's. The no is the name of the game. And it's hopefully gonna be a cheap no. You are Lexi. Did I get a friend request from Alexi? I did. Thank you for the request. One is kind of spicy. One is kind of spicy. Let's try it though. See how it goes. Where did I go? Where did it go? It's right here. Okay. You need to remember that I am just saying no, but like strategic no's. Like I can't just be knowing everything. I can't just be like, wow, you cast a unit. Here's a thingy. I gotta be thinking about the flow of the game. God damn it. Please, Yi. I haven't played Yi since the patch. Let's fucking go. Let's do this right. Let's make him look less shit for 2 minutes. I'm assuming he is just generally less shit, but you know, if I lose, I will fail to showcase it very well. Oh my god, we're up against another Yi Karma player! I see you also have the Yarma! How are you feeling about that, Yarma? Oh, your mastery is 0. You are trying shit out for the first time, and I'm here for it. Go with the flow. If you start saying no, what are you doing with Ionia? Come on. What if I'm trying to have fun? Is that possible? Is it possible to have fun while playing Ionia? Instead of just ruining everyone else's fun. Do you trade this dude? You probably trade this dude, right? Yeah, you trade that dude. I have 2 Withering. I have 2 Vengeances, which is a lot of Vengeances. There's a lot of... I have a vendetta against you. Doesn't compute. If you can't try to know everything, you haven't... if you haven't learned enough, gone low enough? What? Well, I have removal. I didn't mean to top deck 3 Vengeances, but I did. It's a lot. Is that as fun? That is fun. I agree. No, dear God. Well, okay. I see that Yi. I would like to poke at it. And then remove it? I have only removal in my hand, which I guess is the strongest form of no that I could have found, to be fair. Leona is fun. Ionia, no, not fun. It's given us all too much trauma. Alright, I didn't think about the pod draws, but we should probably go... Is Ruination our only slow spell? No, because we have the go hard. So, I mean, it does get us a go hard, potentially. Or it gets us Ruination, which is a bit of an interesting scenario. They are thinking about shit. They are thinking about life. I would probably prefer to get rid of the not the Yasuo, the Yi. I think I would like to delete us a Yi, please. Alright, Yi delete us. Is factually not fun? Factually not fun. Wow, okay. Disagreements. Alright, can I get rid of a Yi? I know it's a 6 mana spell for a 2/2, but hear me here, I don't like it. You have it and I don't, so therefore out in the trash it goes. Yeetus deletus? Yeetus deletus indeed. I'm yeeting the Yi, guys! Oh, there's another one! I've insufficiently yoked. Haven't yoked effectively enough. I have an Eye of the Dragon, that's not gonna do shit! But thank you for your time. I guess I can cast it?
I fight with my spirit.
Okay, look at it. It's wonderful. It's so good. It's an Eye of the Dragon. Do I have a flow? Nope, because I have a Twin Disciplines and no units. Oh, I see you too. You have a small dragon generator thingy. What's it? Here we go. The noises help, I promise. Could I, what's ideal here? Nothing is particularly ideal because there's a lot happening over there, not much happening over here in terms of units, and I'm a little on edge from that. I am a little concerned. I am a wee bit concerned. I think I can, I mean, it's only 3 damage. We can just take that for now. This is a tune. I mean, it's only done 2 of 12. I say that now. Slow. There's the go hard that I wanted. Okay, I like that. We like a go hard. I think there is a vengeance on my pod. Okay, bye pod. I'm thrilled. I'm so thrilled. Thank you. I am thrilled. All right. Unfortunate. Goodbye. I mean, at least it wasn't a champion if I could ever find one eventually. I would like to do that quite a bit. Find a champ someday. Off in the distant future. Hello, Karma. Probably not a Karma, though, preferably. Hello, Yi. What are you doing over there, buddy? I could use some help. I could use a lot of help. Oh, okay, it's just a straight mirror. Ah, yeah, it's a straight mirror. Okay, that's fine. Yada, yada, yada. You have a mana. Let's fucking go here. It is a mirror. You don't have to think about this too hard. Let's just pass the... What are you doing over there at 1 mana? Do you have 2 go hards? No, you're just wasting time. Doesn't start using this deck though. I too would be slightly upset if everyone started using it at the same time. I would have objections.
Not my fist.
Vehement objections. Okay, so they got a little Dragonling. I unfortunately cannot Dragonling unless I Vengeance Twin Disciplines this turn. I could try and plop a Karma, but that's a little risky. They are letting me pass the turn here. How much of is it of a tempo loss if I allow that to happen? They lose a Dragonling. I hold my Karma safe. Everyone gets a draw. We found Deny, which I think is good. Yi has not flown any further. We have Vengeance and Karma, we have Vengeance and Deny, we have Vengeance and Withering Wail, potentially. I think I just like to delete us the Yius. Karma decks are so fun. Little cute pig. You watch it within the agenda, and I gotta appreciate it. So if this is a true mirror, they probably have 2 denies. They probably don't have more than that. Do I risk the counter to the counter to get rid of 2 Yis? If he hits for 4, he goes up to 6 of 12, so it's halfway there. Deny to deny. If they have both of the denies here, we've gotten out both counter spells, so I think it is a plus for us. And we still have a Vengeance left. They haven't used any of theirs because they're waiting for me to play something impactful that isn't just fucking Dragonlings. It does resolve. We do a stab. We only take a damage. They get some Dragonlings, but so do we. There's a Rekindler. Oh lord. This version doesn't have Rekindler, does it? Did I miss Rekindler, or is that also, that's just like a different tech? That has to be a different tech, right? Which I think I agree with, actually. I kind of like Rekindler in there. We are 2 away from Karma leveling, so we get it on their next attack. So we tap potentially Karma here. Soonish. Thank you for the little 2 ones. Oh god, why did you have to give me another one? I didn't want a 3rd one. The 3rd one isn't gonna do me a whole lot of good. Do not recall there being a Rekindler. Yeah, I don't think this version has one. So they're just running extra champ revival, which I think, I mean, as I said before, it makes sense. So I have 3 of my eyes. I have 3 eyeballs. I don't want to, that Yi hasn't hit anything yet, so I could try and level something or get some health back, but we're at 16 anyway, so I think I might just let them be a little bit. There's 1 Yi left and all of their karmas. So we kind of have to be aware of that. I was not the play. I don't give a shit. I mean, I do kind of give a shit, but I don't see why it's a bad thing necessarily. Some of the Dragonlings are going to get overrun a little bit, but I'm going to hold the fucking removal spells until their attack. I'm not just going to throw out a removal spell.
We'll bring peace to Ionia.
Attack first. It doesn't benefit me too much, though. Like, it gets me up to 20, but I contribute to their Yi level, and I don't want to do that. Like, my health is not the problem here. Their board state is the problem. I need to win through spells. And right now, neither of us have Dragonlings, at least. So the only way they are up is currently mostly with the Yi and the Karma. But mostly the Yi also, because we are chilling at the moment. We also got Inside of Ages off of the Karma, which is kind of nice. That's going to trigger flow for sure. They still have 1 more counter spell, as do we somewhere, I think. Have Twin could have killed the Yi. I don't think that's fucking happening. I don't think that's happening. There's a chance. I don't think it's happening though, because they're also gonna have that. There's definitely an argument to get rid of their resources, but I don't think that's ideal. I'm waiting for something that is really going to turn this shit around. I don't think trying to kill Yi would have done, and I also don't think they would have blocked with it. Like, in what universe do they block with a Yi and don't have any form of protection for him? I don't think that's accurate. Living Shadow fills my hand, right? Yeah, Living Shadow means we burn probably the Karma, which is a bit unfortunate. If we recall and give vulnerable to something, we do potentially have a Yi kill. Then I'm more inclined to go with the charm than anything else, because then at least we can force something there. Do we care about concussive? I think we do care a little bit about concussive. They have 6, so they still have counterspell up. Pod has done its job. Yi is kind of still hanging out. This is a lot of resources, but I think that's kind of okay because we get 2 of them. The Dragonlings, yeah, are gonna eat off to the side now, but whatever. Actually, I can block. I should have blocked with one of them actually just to kill it. Because now that I am not burning mana because I cast it, it is also kind of in the way. Don't forget the go hard thing. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. I just don't have draw. Oh, but their go hard is also activated. That's true. Or it's starting to tick down for them as well. So 5 damage to Nexus would be a problem, but they've only, I think, cast 1. I think we're ahead on the go hards. Oh no, we're not gonna go ahead on the go hards because of the Karma's effect. So that's currently killing both of these guys and one of my Dragonlings, which is fine. I need to kill the Karma, don't I? Well, they don't have a reaction here. I think that's right. Yeah, I guess they can recall, but the deck doesn't, at least the version I have doesn't run recall too much, right? We have Health Pot, that's going to be double cast if we need to save our Karma, I think. Shadows I don't see as being super useful. They have Insight of Ages, so that's double cast, but that's all they've got at the moment. One of them was a Karma. Oh, so they're... Okay, yeah, they're eating 2 more Karmas, that makes sense. We're saving nothing because of the damage. I guess I could try and save Eye of the Dragon, but irrelevant. I actually kind of like the spell buff now. There's that, yada yada yada. Thank you very much. We can burst speed do a lot of these interactions. Stone Seeds kind of sucks because I don't have any champs of whatsoever. Pod is slowly going to chip away at us, though we can currently overheal its damage at the moment. Eyes are good. They have 1, they have that. The Deep Meditation got chunked. We are casting Deep Meditation here ourselves. We got a Black Spear, Nopify, Go Hard, and 2 Go Hards actually, and Ruination got destroyed. Unfortunate. That kind of sucks here. So let's, I think, just try this here. I don't have my counter spells, unfortunately. So if this gets countered, we are unfortunately in a bad way. But right now, we're looking pretty good. They could Nopify one of them, but they're already committed on the field. Do it on the pod. Oh, I mean, I have another one to double cast as well, but yeah, you're right. I should have done it on the pod. I don't know why they buffed that. Did they think I was also at 1 of 3? I don't know for sure. This is currently not lethal. But we can push it a decent amount. So +4. We currently are looking at 6 and 5. Oh, minus Shimon Wind. 6 and 5 is 11. Ooh, they found the pack your bags. Unfucking fortunate, actually. So I lose everything here. Because I can't protect the Karma. Can I do this and hold everything? Hold on to anything? I can hold on to my Dragonlings. But my hand is full. Unless I double cast the heal, in which case I only bring back 3 things anyway. But I think it would bring back the Karma, actually. Twin Disciplines. Oh, Twin Disciplines on Karma. Yeah, you're right. I was like, oh, I can do a Shadows of the Past, but I could also just keep my Karma. That is extremely fair and correct. We also have a double cast Withering Wail. They have how much mana now? 2, so not very much at all. Okay, goodbye, board presence. Hello, 6 HP. They have 2 mana. I guess I could buff one thing. That seems okay. We have Go Hard, we have Black Spear. I don't actually have any units to activate the Black Spear though, which is kind of annoying. We're getting them down to 9 here, so currently HP is even. Currently HP is even. Everyone has exhausted their Go Hards for now, and then we reset the cycle. Tellstones into Health Pot? Oh, Health Pot on the pod. Just got done playing some MTGA, feeling good. Yay! Congrats on the MTG. How's it going? How is MTG right now? Okay, well at least I heal. I'm not really attacking though. How's the Karma Mirror? Painful, but we're living. Flurry of Fists is would have been nice in the previous turn, but thanks. There's a Vile Feast. I can Vile Go Hard that bitch and get rid of it, assuming they don't just plop a unit here, which they might. Look at all my spells. Look at my Sown Seeds doing absolutely jack shit. Play some Standard Brawl, been enjoying it so far. Change of pace. How is Standard right now? Are you enjoying Standard? I was asking if anyone had played Dominaria recently. I can't really impact that, so I think try to go for the other thing. We should, I think, get a spider regardless. Look at that double casting. We're draining 2. We're getting 1 less spood. I should have put it all on the Yi. I'm a moron because I forgot about the double casting, so that was just a mistake, straight up. These Karma Mirrors are scary. Yeah, I should have put all of that on the champion. I just didn't. So that's unfortunate. At least I still get the Go Hard effect. Yes, annoying. If I put a 1/1 in the front and then Black Spirit, maybe we can do something. We're currently just still hanging on with the Karma. I'm amazed they haven't found a vengeance for this. I can't stop them if they find it. Just the format was warping our mono black decks too much. Don't tell that to Glass, because Glass really likes mono black. That's his shit. Alright, kill my spider. Don't kill my spider? Yes, kill my spider. Oh, you have a Karma. I don't like that, because I can't argue with it. I lack the resources to argue with your Karma. I mean, I can kill Yi. Maybe. That's something, I guess. Alright, Schloopity the Yi. Oh, I should have double cast on the Karma. I'm still a moron. I'm still forgetting about her ability every single fucking goddamn turn for some reason, and I don't know why. We can flurry her next turn. That's exciting, I think. Whoops. You gave me a whimsy. That's for followers, not champs, but thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can somehow turn this around. I got an elusive. Look at this elusive bait. Look at this lovely Shimon Wind. It's not going to do anything except draw me cards. Ignore it. It's unimportant. Really solid right now has good quality finishes, removal, decent drawing, good creature quality. Those are a lot of good qualities. There is a Drain 2. A Drain 2, right? Yeah. Can I just heal her? She's also 5/5, right? So she'd go down. She'd go down to 1 here.
The body must thrive for the mind to be free.
So that is down to 1. I will Shadows of the Past it if I need to do that. Because I have the mana for it and also the hand space to do that and recast all my shit. So here we go. What is Undergrowth? Oh, it's from Karma. I was like, why would you put that in there? They tossed a Go Hard, which I think is quite fancy. I'm gonna rely on my Flurry of Fists here to potentially get me something out of the Karma. Lily of the Veil had a happy little scream. It was the happiest of scrims. So there's some stuns. If I do this, can I avoid the stun? Why does it not? But it says stun an enemy to summon a Tail of the Dragon. Why doesn't it say stun an enemy, summon a Tail of the Dragon? I don't understand these two effects. They don't make sense to my brain. Why doesn't it just... Why does it allow it to go through if there's no enemy to stun? That wording is deceptive. Because it's to summon a Tail of the Dragon. Not and summon a Tail of the Dragon. Its wording is different from Pokestick, but it resolves like Pokestick. Doesn't have any to summon. Oh, you're right, the Living Shadow. I'm being stupid again. You're right. Yeah, it would actually put a Living Shadow in the place of it. Yeah. There's 2 Keeper of Masks. What are you doing here? Is it now or later? Why won't it tell me? We're gonna summon 2 of these. There's a Tellstone. There's a Messiah Disciple. That's fine. You're drawing some cards here. We actually came back to counter the mud range decks that run black. The blue deck is on the play, that is. Enjoy blue plus 1 of blue no longer has fucking Terramander, so you're cool. Oh, Terramander.
I don't do meditation.
At least I got a whole lot of draw. Or at least a minor amount of draw, I should say. I can maybe recall. There's a Dawn in Dusk. That is very fancy of a card. If only I could find something. If only I could find a Yi, for instance. Where the fuck is Yi? I haven't had a Yi this entire goddamn game. And I do not understand why. What happened to my Yi and where did it go? Need to play 1 more card. It's also didn't have something to send to someone's tail, I think. On the Elusives and Dawn and Dusket. That would be kind of funny, actually. Twin Disciplines? I was just gonna go with the Tellstones, but they're coming back, but yeah, they can recast it. What round is this, by the way? Round 14. Someone let me out of this shit. Someone let me escape. That does resolve. They can't say no to this. There's 2 Vengeances. What's a good... So I need to block 2 things coming in over there. Do they have a counter? Do they have the last counter? Because otherwise I might just recall all of the karmas here. Because if they counter... no, if they counter, then I still lose my karma and have to block everything. But I think that's correct enough to try and recall and save it. I wish they had tapped down below 5 so that I could guarantee that I still have mine. I could also stand United. That would not avoid the murder, but it would let me hold on to her as a 5/7. 6 mana. We have 4 left. I actually don't hate that. Unfortunately, it gave me 2 of them, as you do. Climbed to mono blue by accident. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it double fucking swaps. I've done that so many times before. I hate this. I hate this. Let me out. Please just kill me. Please just kill me and let me out. Well, Q-Pig, I am sorry, but this mirror is breaking my brain and I don't like it. Why is Karma allowed to do that? Oh my god, I hate this positioning. Please just let me leave. Please just attack quickly. Thank you, good god. Okay, wonderful. Beautiful. All right, I hate this. Jesus Christ, I fucking hate this. I hate this so much. All right, we gotta block 1 more thing. Excellent, here we go. That's fine. That's okay. Just let it fucking resolve. What are you fucking waiting for? Let's go, bitch! What are you waiting for? Why are you waiting? Commit the goddamn attack! Come on! Let's go! What are they waiting for? Oh my god! Speed it up! Ho! Let's go, slut! There's a Vile Feast. Wonderful. I can get a unit out of that. I'm gonna try and get a unit out of that. Or at least I get a blocker out of it. Is mad. I'm not mad. I'm just tired and tilted by this game. I want out. I want out. This is not gaining me LP. This is not doing anything except causing suffering. That's wonderful. I hate it. Thanks. Yep. Nope. Doesn't matter. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. They're also starting to play slowly, which I absolutely despise. Like, come on. Let's go. You've outpaced me. I don't have any of my champs. I couldn't find a Yi. It's all terrible. Here we go. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this in ranked. I think this is too much. Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Where are my go hards? Where is Yi? These are my questions. I need them. We're not getting answers. Yada, yada, yada. Just open swing, please. Please just open swing. Please just commit an open swing. Yi, you piece of shit! Yi is a piece of shit. Oh, yeah, but the neighborhood prostitute is off today. How do you know she's off? Or how do you know he's off? How do you know they are off today? Come on, let's go faster! Oh my god, why are you so fucking slow? Let's go! There's no point to all of this. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I am going to homecoming something? No, I guess not. Sure, this is fine. Everything is fine. We're fine. Great, wonderful. You don't have rallies. So that's exciting and fun. And never give up. I'm not gonna surrender. I just am going to maintain all of the suffering. That's also 5 damage, no? And that's also just 5 fucking damage. Excellent, wonderful. Here we fucking go. I'm going to heal my Nexus. I'm going to heal my fucking Nexus. Are you ready for the Nexus healing? So those both commit, right? Yeah, those both commit, so I think I'm taking 5 regardless, yeah? Because if I do this, it also puts a unit in the front. So I'm gonna be able to live and keep the Yi. I just also get very close to death. Can't you notify one of them? That's true. I guess that's better, technically. I guess that's technically better. It's just more boring. It's just more boring and prolongs my suffering. Why would I do that? Why would I prolong my suffering? I don't want to suffer. I just want it to be over. Please let it be over soon. Please. Please let it end. One day it will end. One day it has to end. One day I have to be released from this game. One of us will deck out. One of us will run out of resources. One of us will go down to 0 Nexus HP. I'm ready for this moment. You have no idea how ready for this moment I am. Please, let me out. What are you being slow for? Why are you being slow? What is your problem? Go faster! It's fucking 10 bot, just do something! Oh, that's fine, I don't give a shit. Go, cap your ephemerals. What does that do? Nothing. All right, except waste my time. Thank you, you've already attacked. Goodbye, thank you. Boom, let's pass. I solicited at Walmart. Internet is bad and they're gonna disconnect and I win. That would be incredible, but I don't think they will. That is very wishful thinking. There's a go hard. Thank God I found a go hard. Oh my God, I found a go hard. Let's watch it get countered right now. Right the fuck now, let's watch it get countered. The opponent is in the bath with a glass of wine. This is the best game they've had in years. That's the unfortunate bit. Probably is a very good game for them. Should I make 3 Yis? I could make 3 Yis. Should I do it just for the memes? I think I should. I think I should absolutely Flurry of Fist, Dawn and Dusk Yi. That's it. That's it. That's what I should do. They don't want me to play another Karma. There's been too many Karmas this game. Is this Karma, Flurry and Dawn? Flurry and Dawn and Dusk? Yeah, I think I need to do this. I absolutely need to do this. It's not a Karma, but it'll be okay. Also, Hyun Suho, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome in. Hello, how you doing? I hope you're having a good time here. All right, let's end this. Let's let them counter us. Let the game end. They didn't counter us. Where's your second deny, bitch? Ho, slut, person. There's the, oh, it's to pack your bags. Oh, I see. Oh, I understand. Oh, I get it. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, all right, there we go. I don't have my Shadows of the Past anymore, so I can't save any of them, so they all just eat shit. Make 3 E's. It comes back around. It does come back around. I really want to leave. This is round 17. This is not my playstyle. Please get me out. I hate this. I hate all of this. Please kill me. If you do not open attack, I'm going to insult you a lot by thanking you for the game and appreciating you tolerating me also, but also could you please just open attack? Thank fuck. Is there actually any way that I could avoid damage taking thingies? There's a pack your bag, there's a concussive palm. I might actually be able to live a little bit. No, I can't because health pot is 3. Health pot is 3, so it is exact lethal. That's unfortunate. Actually, no, because I can't homecoming either because I need my own unit. So we're just gonna cast a health pop and leave. I'm gonna pop a health pot. We're gonna stun the Karma. We're gonna back out of this round and never play Karma again. I'm never playing Karma again. Get this deck away from me. I don't like it. I want units. My P-brain doesn't understand units, or doesn't understand not having units. I want Bard, okay? I need to cleanse myself of this experience. I need to cleanse myself and play Bard. Where is Bard? I don't give a shit which Bard it is. I just need a Bard, please. Please give me Bard. Oh my god, it's Bard. I'm gonna play Bard. I'm gonna be relieved. I'm going to have bodies on the field. I'm going to not have to think about having Shadows of the Past in my hand and memeily going, maybe I could cast it this turn for 6 turns in a row. Grotesque Jack, please give me some normalcy. Please give me normalcy. I beg of you. I need something normal. Oh god, good, Ava Achiever. I understand Ava Achiever. Ah, his ass was never this slow. Not unless the Viego players didn't attack for no reason. Oh, at least I don't have to see that at all ever again for a little bit. Isn't Nora the bodies on the board champ? No, she is not. Bard is in my heart first and shall remain there forever. Teemo, you've been surpassed. Okay, I'm relaxing. I have Bird. We're calming down. I have my guitar skull and everything in the universe will be okay. Okay? I got Bird. Everything is fine. Look at my Ava Achievers getting swole. That I don't give a shit about. Kill my junk construct. We got plans and stratagems and thingies and whatnots and boom, that's the damage. Thank you for the portal. Oh, Raphael, thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the madness as I yell about the pain that I just experienced. Thank you for joining the stream. Boas, I'm glad you're enjoying that. Oh my god, they have the new little Daybreak shenanigans. Look at that little Daybreak shenanigans. Look, it is so cute. It is so cute. It's a cute magoose. Oh god. It's gonna get fat. It's already so round and it's gonna get fatter. What am I going to do? Play another Puff Cat Pop. Here's a Yordle Captain and another Junk Construct, which is a pretty fancy drop, I dare say. Let's cast a Captain because fuck whatever is happening over there. Oh lord. Kill my Construct. No, you don't want more portals? I like portals. Portals are good. Who doesn't like portals? What do you have against my portals? Are you saying my portals are bad? Are you saying I'm bad? Do you have a vendetta against me as a human being? Wow, that Karma game really just broke me a little bit inside. I think it broke me inside and also on the outside. You can no longer redeem 20-turn long Karma decks. The tilt in your voice in that game, you're a warrior for persevering. Thank you for saying that. I do feel quite warrior-esque as I forged forward into the fires of Targon. Hi. Oh, joys. Let me keep a unit and also Pokey Stick. Get card, get swole, get draw. No? Oh, you also have draw? Oh, we didn't hit any puff. Okay. Okay. Also, just a note, I am genuinely having fun. That game was annoying for me personally because it's just not how I think of Runeterra most of the time. But it was fun. I can't shit on it too much. I did have a good time. It's just also very tilting. Forgive me for being tilted, but wow. Alright, I got my Ava Achievers, I got my Tito. We're getting things. Do they have Leona? They do potentially have Leona. Captain Bimo on duty. No, you're a masochist. I am a masochist. I am going to cast one Ava Achiever for Ava Achievement purposes. And then block the Sun Guardians. And there's a Sunhawk stunning the 6/6, and those are getting swole, so we put a bird and we put a 4/5 in the front. And then we hope. And then we have a lot of hope. We have hope within our bones, okay? That's lethal. That's no longer lethal. They have 2 mana. I'm gonna block a bird also, because fuck that bird in particular. I need Ava to win the game here. Last another 6 turns of Karma. Else Karma didn't die. Oh, if my Karma didn't just stay on the board forever. Yeah. But I was a moron, so there we go. We can actually get a leveled Tito here, so he will be a 3/3, which is kind of exciting. They have to deal with a lot of puff caps, though I don't think it will be enough to save me because I am at 9, and our proximity puff cap does a limited amount of things against big sun guardians and shit, and here's a Tito, and let's get silenced, and I am unexcited, but at least I have returned to the land that makes sense to my brain hole, which is to say, I don't have to worry about being enlightened. I just cast units until someone dies. I don't have to think about timing and flow. I just cast, and then something hits Nexus eventually. Even Ezreal Kennen made more sense to me. Is that terrible? I understood Ezreal Kennen. I played enough Kennen that I got to a point where I was like, Kennen seems logical. Okay, that seems like not a silence. Do you got a hush or something, or no? Or is it a Teemo smack? It is a free Teemo smack. They're at 30 puff caps. We're at 2 Ava achievers, who are both doubling as far as I am concerned. So, quadruple. Does it actually quadruple? I don't actually know the answer to that question, but there are 36, so we'll see how many they top deck here. We are hitting 4, unfortunately. 4 is not a greatly large number. I was hoping for more, but that's okay. We might be able to cast a proximity puff cap on something, except not. Except not ever. Actually, Jord, learning Kennen was committed. You weren't committed to Karma. Yeah. Maybe that's terrible of me, but I was distinctly not committed to the Karma. I need to do a Blockus McShlockus. And I need to do it now, so I think I might just die to the Sun Gertie. Oh, they have 2! Haha! Oh, they got 2 of them. Oh, I hope it's not the stun. Please don't let it be the stun. Oh, it's a stun. Is it? Wait, Morning Light guaranteed? Activate an ally's Daybreak effect. Oh, but Robin always... Robin is a thing. Right! Robin. This unfortunately only deals 3 to a unit, so I can't exactly stop anything from happening. I will just 3 to a unit. There's a chance that I could remove a unit. Let's try and remove a unit. The card no longer needs Daybreak also. Oh yeah, it is just a 3 to activate Daybreak effect. There's a Poison Dart. I don't know why they GG'd already. Did they know they have lethal for sure? Oh, there's a Tribeam. You're running fucking Tribeam? What the actual fuck? I wasn't expecting the Tribeam, to be honest with you. But okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I guess it was Tribeam for the fucking Morning Lights, right? Or Morning Light and Sun Guardian do trigger it. They have Caitlyn and Soraka in the deck. Oh. Yeah, true. Anyway, surprising but not out there. Yeah, that's honestly pretty fair. God damn it. Oh, that Karma gain tilted me off the face of the earth. It is also 11 o'clock my time. Scorpy, I owe you a deck, and Little Cute Pig, I owe you a 1v1. How are people feeling about me potentially doing that on a different day? Cause I need to go to bed soon, but if someone is only available today, I will do it tonight, because I have an hour of awake time left in my day. Sleep is precious. Okay, well, Q-Pig, thank you for being understanding. I will hold that in the queue next time the Karma messed me up. It really did. Everything in my body is just like, I didn't like that. I should play one more game that's actually, like, not my shit Bard and not Karma, though, I feel like, just to close out on something positive. Is Bard Jackson all good? I need to delete Nasus Kindred. That's definitely not a thing anymore, considering the hate spike nerfs and all that shit. So let's get rid of this. Don't want to be understanding? I can do your deck today. 2 a.m. is appropriate sleep time. Have a nice night. Good night! Try to sleep too. Can't wait for the next stream. I am looking forward to having you in the chat again. Shuriba, your emperor has returned. What's a good deck right now? Should I just do a Nami Nora because I know what that looks like? Or I could do I could do the Swain again. The Swain Nora. You were having luck with the Swains. Maybe I should just do Swain. Maybe that's the answer to my problems here. I should just fucking do a Swain. I'm gonna do a Swain and then I'm gonna go to bed. Orn Gwen? Orn Gwen? Interesting. I guess it does count for his level up, right? Because it would be +8. Ah, fuck it. Scorpio, I'll do your deck today. If I'm gonna do one more, and I've already lost all the LP I gained today, fuck it! Who gives a shit? Let's import. Okay. Viewer, Scorpy, that's not how you spell Scorpy. Scorpy, buff the blacksmith somehow. They've already buffed the blacksmith in theory, and now we just need the actual gameplay to back it up. We're gonna paste this here. Oh, I don't know if Silver Arcana has come back, but I also owe them a deck. Unironically makes sense. Kind of does, doesn't it? Alright, this is our last thing of the day. For sure. Even if it tilts me off the face of the earth, it is the last thing. Blades, Host, Tellstones, Darkened Halberd, Three Sisters, Weaponsmith's Apprentice, Favorite Artisan, Conductor of the Mist, Malefic Spear. Oh! I actually haven't played that one. Strike Up the Band, Combat Cook Gwen, Bellows Breath, Hearthblood Mender, Eternal Dancers, Atrocity, and Orn. So the Bellows Breath actually works nicely with the Hallowed units, doesn't it? Because you want them all to die. We want them all to eat shit so that we get a nice big Hallowed attack in the future. Also buffs the Ram if Orn in front. Oh, because it gives them stats, right? Okay. That does do a logics. Let's see if I can execute said logics. Okay. That is just Teemo Caitlyn? Kubrick! Oh, if only it was Stanley Kubrick. This is okay. What's your mastery on Teemo? 50. Pathetic. 54. Less pathetic. I don't have that much mastery on Caitlyn, but I think I am beating them out on Teemo mastery, so fuck you, bitch! I'm gonna wait. I can't get rid of that, unfortunately. Which kinda sucks. And there's some to Yasuo's butt. Apparently. Yeah, I can't get rid of that. Man, it sensed that I wanted to play Teemo myself, so it put me up against a Teemo player. Unfortunate. Slightly unfortunate. Don't want the 2 1-drops. I think that's okay.
Kindle, did you wander off again?
Whenever she says Kindle, I automatically think of Amazon Kindle, not like kindling a fire, as in the fire turtle that she's looking at. I always think of something else.
A brief engagement, but a joyous
There's no way they block this shit, right? They want the flash bomb traps. Yeah. Which are going to be a problem, by the way. I can't crumble anything. There's a halberd. I can frostbite something, which kinda doesn't feel super worth at the moment. Like, I probably lose these units, unfortunately, but I'll take it for now, I guess. Strike Up the Band. It's never gonna be great on defense, but at least then we might get some kind of a buff. Have I used one before at Amazon Kindle? No, that's, whenever I hear the word Kindle now, it's like, oh, the fucking tablet thingy, right? You mean the tablet? Halberd on the Hallowed is not so bad. Because it will also forge now.
A reply is proper.
There's a thingy on that, so no longer shall it forge, but that's okay. There's a 4-3. That's something. We've got Conductor. We've got Host next turn. There's an Atrocity and 2 Puff Caps. Okay, wonderful. Terrible news. Don't like it at all, one bit whatsoever. Terash for the win or nah? Terash should be kind of great. I like his shape. Because he's like a weird dragon, bat, centaur hybrid thingy. I like his design. He is very good. He is a very good Terash. We're at 2 Hallowed, right? Yeah, we're at 2 Hallowed. Okay, so that's 12 damage. They block there and they block there. That makes sense. I can't block the elusives anyway. Teemo gets frostbit there. To prevent the leveled strike, which uses most of our mana, and they have 8, so that's a little concerning that we just kind of have to let through, so on and so forth. Ghastly Band goes down. Did you not put draw on this? Actually, Teemo isn't doubling, is he? He'll strike, level, and then Caitlyn goes. I think that's fine. Because he's not, if he was leveled on swing, that would be different.
I love the smell of mushrooms in the morning.
Okay. Now he gets frozen. They might have a way to buff him. Even a stress defense works in the way that it buffs his power and not his HP. Yep, they have stress defense, as usual. So I think we're dead to the Teemo. I imagine we're dead to Teemo, because I definitely do not think I am living to the point where Halberd is going to do anything. Or Tirash, rather. Yeah, not with 3 puff caps a fucking turn. Like, the Drain is nice, but the Caitlyn is also leveled now. So, we're just going to lose, I think.
Excellent.
Should I play Caitlyn Teemo? Is Caitlyn Teemo any good? I feel like I, at this point, would be honestly just more inclined to run something like Caitlyn Swain. Don't know how accurate that is, but seems like it might be right. Caitlyn Swain. I guess that does just kind of fold into Tribeam, though. Rather than it being like an actually separate deck. Yeah, we're dead. But at least can go up to 10 this turn. That is a 10-5 that they have to think about. They probably just put Sting Officer in the way, because every single other unit that they have does a lot of damage. Everything else does a lot of damage. We are leveling the Gwen pretty fast, though. You beat Kate Sane with this deck? Yeah, the Teemo is the problem, I think.
One stitch at a time, we'll make some
Ava is probably gonna do a lot. Unless we get lucky like our previous, Targon player, and Ava Achiever only finds 2 whole puff caps, and then I die to the Caitlyn strike anyway. Our defeat is certain, unfortunately. Oh, we only found 1! Incredible, incredible. Gwen's Thread the Needle is actually kinda nice, not gonna lie.
Cut to the chase.
Because I can't let anything strike here. I cannot allow the Caitlyn to strike. Nor can I really let the Teemo strike either. So it's just all bad. It's just really all bad. Caitlyn is near death, though. Is like nearer to death than the Teemo would be, so I'm gonna just slap it there. And hope that that helps. Does it help? I think it helps. I vote that it help. I voted help. Pick your defeat. I'd rather die to Teemo than Caitlyn, to be honest. I feel like that is more in keeping, generally speaking. I could also Spirit Journey. Should they do something about the Gwen, and they did not, so we're just looking at double Teemo procs, which should have never been a problem. That's only 100 puff caps or so, right? 74? Okay, I actually overestimated even the number of puff caps. You did his Atrocity and replayed the Gwen. Yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter right now. I'm at 5 versus an Ava Achiever and a level Teemo. What is that gonna do for me, jack shit?
On the trail. 4 out of 10s.
Okay, I do potentially get a drain, but I don't think that's happening. It's only drawing 1 though, so maybe I'm just flat out dead wrong. Maybe I am just wrong, because I'm living through way more than I expect to. We're at how many hallowed? 7. 7 is unfortunately short. Actually, if I had struck up the band and then cast the Atrocity, we might actually have been able to do strike up the band last turn. I might have been actually be able to Atrocity their Nexus here. But we are. I mean, they have to block this. They have to put something in the front of it. The drain on open attack. Oh, that's fair. I still did top deck, but I needed to cast Strike of the Band. That wasn't a Gwen problem, that was now a Strike of the Band problem. And they also have Insider Knowledge, which is uncounterable. I'm gonna just commit this then. I mean, there's a chance that I should... No, because I shouldn't hit the Ava Achiever. If I hit the Ava Achiever, it will reduce the amount of damage I'm taking here, but if they had Insider Knowledge the whole time, all of it's kind of a moot point because they're running a lot of puff caps, and of course they have Insider and puff cap happening there. So doesn't... The Gwen cast doesn't matter. The Gwen versus the Atrocity versus the... versus the Thread the Needle doesn't fucking matter. Because I guaranteed die here. There's no way I don't die into this deck. Commit the stones? Absolutely not! Oh, with the +2 Mark of the Isles? Yeah, my brain is not tuned for this. My brain is not tuned for this. I'm not ending on that game either, though. I need to not do... I'm sorry, I need to not do a viewer deck and just do something that I give a shit about. As in, like, I've built it myself or I've played a lot of it. I'm just gonna go back to Nami. I'm sorry. I can't. All of this is killing my brain. I just want fuck something I'm used to, okay? But Bard is out of the meta. I'll play Nami. Why is Bard Rumble my next mashup then? I had this whole thing about Bard not being in there. Now it's here. And then I have Reptide Servant and I accidentally kept this hand. I need to stop. I need to stop playing Runeterra. That karma really did a number on me. I'm glad it was entertaining, but... Bard Rumble. Yeah, I want to know what their deck list is. Bard is definitely in the meta. What fucking deck is he in, though? I don't see him in any of the mashup lists. At least pre-patch, I didn't see him, like, fucking anywhere. Bard Nora. How does that fare against most things? Because my impression is Bard kind of fell off since his nerf. Bard Nora is fun. What is the matchup percentages, though? Because I feel like the Nora Nami that was running around was just better, or at least a little more powerful in general. At least it's a little more reliable, because then you're at least relying on the Nora being, or the Nami being on the field. That's how it's faring. Fair enough, honestly. Fuck that. Because I want my Nora uncontested. They can actually not have their own heavy metal, so I think this is fine. Okay, so we might get a Nora strike here. Imagine playing it to have actual data to collect. That is fair. I'm turning into a tryhard. What have I done? What have I done with my life? Where's my fucking Nami? I just want to kick someone's shit in. Is that too much to ask? Apparently. I don't know what others are playing. That's also fair. It's more just like...
Baby, don't fail me now.
Oh, it already got buffed. Of course it already got buffed. I have 2 fucking Riptide Sermons. I'm gonna just rip the Riptide Sermons. We're just gonna get a fucking stacked sermon here. More just like... What do you lose to? I can't do that immediately, but we did get the portal, which is good. That has quick attack. We're gonna ignore that. I found all my Trinket Trays and my Namis. Nora is still chilling. We can make otters and get her to 5 of 6. Almost there. Ooh, almost there.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, kill my Hallowed. Kill my Hallowed. We attune a whole bunch.
Come on, Nate.
And then we go from there. Oh, heavy metal is actually cheaper removal. They might have a buff though. I think because of the others, I think I'm gonna not take an otter there, even though I normally do. Make It Rain is fine. Pilfered Goods is okay. I think I want to attune and prank here. Hey, any luck stack? Why make a precious older woman commit war crimes? Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna prank the shit out of them. They only have 3 cards in hand. Something is gonna be a problem. Nope. Nope. Absolutely no Yordles and arms from me. Thank you very much. There's a Minimorph also. That feels great. I like Minimorph. We got a 2/2 elusive hitting you in the face, planting a portal. This is great. Look at all of the things I got in my deck. Hallowed portals. Yes, good stuff. You can't have fun committing arson with lasers without being ridiculed. This is bullshit. How dare people just not accept my arson? What is this universe that I find myself in? Get my rumble. Let's do a conch. That is grant. Okay, that's fine. Magical Journey is actually kind of good. How close is the Nora? Nora is at 3 of 6. Let's just do this, I think. Conchi boy. Group shot, stress defense, electro harpoon. I actually kind of like stress defense. As a general, we hold that card for a little while. They can cast this next turn. I don't think they want to. If they do, it doesn't super matter because you've just got chump blockers. There is a Herald of Spring and also a 4 out of 6, so we like to see that. We also got many more just generally should they cast a Rumble. They didn't actually give it Spell Shield, did they? It was just Impact. Was it literally just Impact? Why didn't they commit everything? Yeah, it was just Scrap Heap. Oh no, it was Scrap Heap and it was Quick Attack. So they just discarded 2 things and avoided the Spell Shield. Okay, so they got things over there. I'm gonna pass. We're still fine. We're still chilling. There's a Bouncer and Bolt. That is not chilling at all whatsoever, so fuck that noise. They don't have Yordle Disarm anymore, so I think it might be relatively safe to just go a Riptide, a Sermonin. That's kind of risky. That's kind of risky over something else. But I also kind of like it. Needed 2 buffs if you played it all. Oh, the little Augment Yordle. Very cute Augment Yordle. Very adorable. Okay, yada yada yada. I don't give a shit. It's fine. Here we go. That's Impact. I take down into 10. I don't really want to do that. Let's just block something large and in charge. I could actually block a little bit better and kill the 5/5 Trump Attacker if I so wish, which seems a lot better in fact, because then I hold on to a blocker and they still have one relatively useless Yordles. They got some Yordles and arms. Yeah, Yordles and arms, and there's one portal, and I could potentially force another portal in the same turn as well. There's a Pokestick, there's a Chime. I'm gonna do this. Unfortunately, we found jack shit, as it were. We found exactly jack shit. So I'm gonna try and hit with another Nora. We were successful. We have 2 portals, right? Oh, 4 portals. We are going to get a Nora level, I think. I think we're gonna get a Nora level. It just might take us some time to get there, unfortunately. If they're discarding Yordles and arms, that's kind of fine for us. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna just poke face, I think. See what we can draw here. They're down to 2 cards. 9 mana, but only 2 cards. We got 4. We hit 1. And we hit 2, which is a level. And we got Balladeers, which gave us another unit as well. It's only a matter of time before the Scorpy meta. I would believe that. I would believe that. Scorpy, your calls on my plays are usually correct. Okay, so that is fine.
Finally, an audience with taste.
So it will get 2 impact. It will start to be scary. I can also make it a mini 2. We are also getting Jarvan the Third. Hi Jarvan the Third. What's up? What's doing? How is it going, man? I have 2 Minimorphs, and you have no champions that you are committing right the fuck now. So in the name of this, I'm going to shut that unit up and say goodbye to it, and also block with the Jarvan. Thank you very much kindly. I appreciate your time. Goodbye. Okay, we're just gonna keep passing back until they do something alarming, which is the Bard, which is not super alarming. Mono Noxus tier 1. Mono Noxus this tier 1! Woo! Okay, alright. There's the arena the promoter. So they are just casting shit. That's okay. I understand the need to cast some shit. There's a pokey stick. So we've got a portal. I am tempted to poke and draw here. See what we can find. Even if it's just a thing that generates a portal or a Nami. A Nami would be pretty sweet. We have achieved Field Musicians, which is kind of not better than anything we currently have. So I'm gonna relax on casting that one. If we open attack, we have other stuff to do. So I'm just gonna open attack. Just do it. Just do it! Just go! Now down to 6. There's only 2 units over there. We've still got 2 mini-morphs also, which is, I think, pretty good. Still got 2 minis, and we're still getting units, and I can still spawn and draw. Yeah, good. Totally fine. Let's cast a free Field Musicians, which is kind of nutty. Bard is not really doing anything super impactful, so I'm also just gonna draw here. There's a unit, there's a Burble, there's a Nora. We like a Burble, I think. There's a Poison Dart. I'm gonna just hit face with that. Where the fuck is my Nami? I have no idea, but Nora is carrying, and I like it. How many portals are we at? 1 still? I kind of want to bump it up to 2. Fuck it, we'll just pass for now. We can do a lot on the next turn. Because everyone is fully attuned! There's a Riptide Sermon. It's my last one, thank God. I need to take this card out and put something else in, though. Honestly, it's kind of doing its job, so I don't hate it. It is 3 damage, though, only. It's only 3 damage. There's a thingy. I disagree very much so. Thank you kindly. I don't like it. I don't want it. I reject it. Let's draw. As an Eye of Nagakaboros. There's a Genevieve Elmhart. Holy fuck. Thank you, Genevieve, for your contributions. That's just a +1/+1. And we got a surrender. Oh my god, we got it. Oh my god, we got it! Oh! I can rest in peace. Alright. I am going to leave it there. It is net 0 LP gain today, but that's okay. Thank you all for hanging with me through my tilt and through the Karma experience and through all of the things that happened today. Scorpy, I will return to your deck. I think I was just not in the headspace for it. We also have Loki Pig in the queue, as well as some other decks from previous streams. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 8 p.m. Pacific, off Saturday, back on Sunday at 5, back on Monday at 8, the usual stuff. There should also be some new content changes as well coming up soon. Starting to plan for Halloween. Actually, planning that tournament that got mentioned a while back. Yes, do be wary of the hurricane. Stay safe. Hang in there. I hope you are all okay, honestly. Stay safe. Make sure you lock down your abode or gotten out of the way of the storm as much as possible. Thank you all for joining. I'm gonna go send everyone out in a raid, and yes, I did say new content. I did say new things. I wasn't just trying to pull your leg there. So let's go find a person who is good person to do a raid. There are a lot of people streaming actually today, which is kind of neat. Who's in English and has fewer viewers than me? Like, almost nobody, but this person does. Casual play in English. I like it. I like the sound of that. Let's go rate them and see how it goes. 3 tournaments were mentioned. So I'm thinking of hosting one on my own, actually. And will be from the Elzon channel, with some help from Kitten as well, and thinking about doing that in a couple of months, not this month or anything, not before Halloween. But there should be something happening for Halloween as well. So look forward to that. I know I'm behind on the YouTube uploads. But don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube. Follow here on the Twitch. Go check out Twitter. I don't use Instagram really. Yeah, I'm good at the self-promotion, I promise. Thank you all for joining again. I'm gonna go start this raid and go get some food and go to bed. Is my plan here. Thanksgiving tourney when? Maybe not this year, but it's an idea. Tournament for every major holiday. I'll fucking take it. But anyway, thank you all again. Good night. There may be less till tomorrow, but no promises.